Hello there, I'm Benjamin Magrdichian, live streaming to you from my house. You're in my kitchen, I'm with you, maybe in your kitchen. Doesn't really matter where you are or where you're watching me from. I'm on the interwebs, so I could be absolutely anywhere in the world, and I'm here to join you. If you're here with me, I'm here with you. That's what's happening here in this live stream. I'm in my kitchen, and you're in my kitchen with me. Here on YouTube and on TikTok, I'm live streaming in both spaces. Both live streaming experiences are different, but both spaces are still being provided the same content because the angles are right by each other, as in the cameras are right next to each other. And I can see the chats next to each other as well. And it's nice to see people jumping in and being part of the live stream experience. Hey Max, nice to have you back. Thanks for saying you love my outfit. It is nice to have you. If you are watching on TikTok, we got 6 moderators. Those moderators are Mikey Milwaukee, Joe, Javier, Bobo Gizmo, Juliet, and Grant. It goes by the name I only follow Ben. If you're watching me here on YouTube, we got 3 moderators. Those 3 moderators are Brandon, Liz, and Gabby. Now be nice to them, have fun with them, do make them as a friend. They are appreciated by me, and I do appreciate it when you appreciate them too. Thanks for joining in and being part of my live stream experience, both on YouTube and on TikTok. You can also follow me on Instagram, but I'm not live there. I'm live here on YouTube, and I'm live here on TikTok, and I do this daily. So if you're watching for the first time and you're just stumbling across me and you're just scrolling and whatnot, and you're like, oh, I just came across this guy and he looks like nice eye candy. Well, fantastic, right? I'm here for you, and you can follow me now, and you can watch me live stream on a regular basis, and you can also see the other videos I post, which, shoot. I didn't post a video yet today. Dang it. I have some drafts. It's not going to take long. Regardless, we're live streaming already because I got excited. And I was like, hey, yeah, let's do it now. Because I live stream for fun. Now, if you live stream for fun too, well, we have that in common. But if you do like to just watch people because they're semi-interesting, or they're just showing you what their life's like because they're showing you like a reality TV show that's unedited, that's basically what's happening right here. That's what this live stream's all about. People ask me what the live stream's all about all the time, and it's just you watching me in my life, and I'll interact when I can with the chat on both TikTok and on YouTube. But where are you off to?
Let's see if the laundry room or the laundromat's open. Yeah, I didn't even take my clothes out of the trunk.
Nice. You can get ahead. Hey, good luck to you. That was my roommate leaving to go do his laundry. Anyways, that's not what's important right now. What's important right now is that I'm live streaming in my environment and you're watching me, and it's just reality TV at its best, in my opinion, because it is completely unedited and just really raw. It's just me hanging out in the live stream with you. If you want to hang out with me, I have a lot of fun doing it. So I also have a lot of fun explaining it. It is interesting that I feel like I have to explain it every once in a while, especially since people ask. So sometimes I do need to explain it. Plus, it's nice to have it in here so then people can rewatch my live streams and just be caught up with exactly what's going on, I guess. These all pretty much start the same, where I thank the moderators, I tell you guys what I'm here to do, and then, I go ahead and I do something for a little while. Yeah, I'm keeping it fresh, trying to make it entertaining for me, and hopefully making it entertaining for you as well. There's a whole bunch of past live streams you can rewatch whenever you want at your convenience on YouTube, not here on TikTok, but on YouTube you can rewatch my live streams. That's right, you can rewatch them whenever you want. You could be a subscriber here and you can come back and watch me live, and watch me also live at other days. It is going to be a fun live stream today, so do go ahead and share the live stream. Hey, it's nice to have Peaceful Kevin here and Loxy here as well. Loxy, great to see you coming in. What are we doing in the kitchen tonight? All sorts of stuff. Thanks for asking, Max. It didn't mute you, but I will unmute you on that. It is going to be starting up pretty soon. It's been about 3 minutes. I've been live streaming for 3 minutes, so if you're just tuning in, we're just starting up. Thanks, Zainab, for the share. I do appreciate that. Appreciate you coming in and sharing my live stream right away. I mean, I do really appreciate it because I am starting things off, and the more people I get in the room, the more fun it is to do these live streams. I do hope you guys are enjoying yourselves and sharing the live stream. If you're not sharing the live stream, that's okay too. Just be an observer. Just have some fun. I'm not telling you have to do anything to be in here, and don't feel obligated to be here either. Just stay if you want to stay, and comment if you want to comment. Let's keep things PG. If you're over here on YouTube, it's hard for me to interact with it, but I see Diva said something. I couldn't really read what you said because it does fade away. Nice to have you here. Is he cooking for chat? We're going to cook, yeah. I'm coming down to the cold. I've slept like 18 hours. Loxy, that's terrible. Well, that's on the YouTube chat, or the TikTok chat. And Loxy, let's hope you feel better. Everyone give a shout out to Loxy. At work, get off in 30 minutes. Mojo, you get off in 30 minutes? You're still at work? Well, that makes sense. This is earlier than I normally live stream. Thanks for calling me a great guy. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I am a yapper. Thanks for noticing and thanks for being here. That's why I can do these live streams and entertain myself. If you're not a yapper, then I really don't really feel like the live streaming environment's for you, because you need to talk so that people watch you. The people that just stand there and don't really say anything, those ones are hard people to watch on these live streams. You have the best voice. Have you ever thought about voice acting? Avery, thanks for asking me on that. And yes, I have. I also took voice acting classes, so I'm trained to do it. I just guess I don't look for work in it. I should look for more work in it. Mojo Lover 69, thanks for the goat. I do appreciate the goat gift. It is nice to receive over here on TikTok. You're getting hugs, Loxy, from people to feel better. Early stream, Danita? I guess early stream. Yes, Danny DeVito, welcome to a live stream experience. Yeah. Board 263 or 26. Thanks for the new follow. I do appreciate you as a follower. I would love to watch an anime and hear your voice. Oh, that sounds fantastic. I can do that on the plus side anyways. We need your voices. Oh, thanks for saying it. It's nice to have you here. Nice for you to say such a complimentary thing. I do appreciate it. And I'll look into more voice acting stuff. Hey, Haley, nice to have you here. Hello to you as well. Thanks for saying hey, Ben, in the chat over here on TikTok. You'll be back in an hour? Thanks, Mojo's Lover. I'll definitely be here, so I'll see you when you get back. What are you cooking, Russ? Hubby? Oh, I haven't figured that out yet. We're still on this side of the kitchen. What are we up to this afternoon? I'm going to force myself to wash some dishes in this live stream with you on TikTok and on YouTube. That's right. Sometimes I use these live streams to get myself to do some tasks that honestly I don't really want to do. I don't really mind doing the dishes. I'm not necessarily trying to not do the dishes, but I'm trying not to do the dishes. And that's just what's going on right here. It's a live stream of me in my kitchen. You're watching me deal with it, and I'm going to do the dishes in this sink, and then I'm going to cook something, and then I'm going to eat, and that's what's going to happen in this live stream tonight. So if you do want to be part of it, that's cool. That's great. If you just want to watch me eat, well, that's going to happen later, so just come back later. If you want to watch me cook, that's also going to happen later. So just come back earlier than you would to watch me eat. And then if you want to watch me do dishes, if you don't want to watch me do dishes, you don't have to watch me do dishes. You could just come back later and watch me cook and watch me eat. But it might be entertaining to watch me do dishes. You never know, right? Have you watched me do dishes before? Have you watched me do them live? It's a little different when it's live, because when it's live, I do feel like a little more obligated to do it. Yep, to do it and get it taken care of. There's a lot of stuff in here, but it's not that bad. I made it this bad, kind of, just by being a little lazy. But that's okay. We still got some stuff that we need to put away up here, and we're going to put that stuff away first before we really start watching things here. But welcome to my live stream. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian. I'm here with you. If you're here with me, we're here on TikTok, and we're here on YouTube, streaming live. You can also follow me on Instagram. I post content regularly, come back daily, and you can live stream with me in the chat and interact with the live chat experience on a regular basis. Make some friends while you're here also. I'm finishing an art project before work. Danita, that sounds fantastic. Thanks for the live stream chair tardigrade? I hope I said your name right. I'm trying. I'm hanging out with you if you're hanging out with me, but sometimes these names, they're hard to pronounce, and other ones are just really fun to say. Chainsaw Shoddy, that one's pretty fun. Hi to you. Thanks for being here. Pelican, hello to you as well. I am trying to interact with the chat best I can, but sometimes it just slips me. I'm here to hang out, though, in the kitchen area. You could be in your kitchen, too. I could be in my kitchen. I'm taking an inventory on what I need to put away, what would be the easiest to start with. Before I actually get my hands, wet and whatnot, I should put away the silverware that has already been washed into the places that they need to belong, or that they belong in. They don't need to belong anywhere. We put things where we want them, where it's convenient. Yeah, but these are Tupperwares that we'll have to put away as well. If you're a regular and you normally watch my live stream, do feel free to give a shout out to those moderators. If you're new, well, also give a shout out to those moderators. I know they're doing a great job. I don't know who's in the room, but let's just appreciate them if they are here. Wait, this doesn't go there. Nice, right? Putting things away where they belong. That's the best part. Yeah, not really. The best part is not having to put anything away and when it's clear. Like right now, this is the best part right here. Yeah, and the Wolverine that's eating popcorn, hanging out, watching over us as we do dishes. Yeah, he hangs out over here. It's from that Deadpool Wolverine movie. I know, right? Ain't it just the coolest? I get distracted. I know it's a live stream of you watching me in my kitchen. We're just hanging out. It is just, me trying to get real comfortable on camera and letting you hang out with me for a little bit. These live streams are, you know, for you to be able to, I guess, hang out with me or observe me. We're watching all sorts of content like this these days, so I'm also just trying to be involved. It is nice to be in your world, and I'm grateful to have you over here in my world. I'm still stalling. I need to start this. All right, so I'm going to start washing these dishes in just a second. But before I do that, I should try to drink some water. That makes more sense. But I'm going to do some dishes. We're going to hang out for a little bit tonight. I know, right? Ain't it just the best? It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for the follow, Chainsaw Shoddy. It's great to have you here. I slack on my dishes too. Pelican, thanks for being honest. Let's have some fun. Shout out to the mods, Danny DeVito, Danita. I do see it and I do appreciate it. Please be careful with the grater. I totally, Loxy, I totally feel you on that one. That one's a dangerous one to wash. All intently observing for the social experiment. Danita, Danny DeVito, thank you for saying it. That's well phrased and well said. Over here on the TikTok live stream and here on the YouTube live stream, we got different people in the chat, so I do try to keep you guys involved. Let's not get too confused. Don't think too much into it. Regardless, I'm here to hang out with you. You're here to hang out with me. We got up to 4,000 likes over here on TikTok. Thanks a lot, guys. Do feel free to continue to share this live stream and tap on that screen. Let me know how I'm doing. I do appreciate you, and I do appreciate the follows. And let's hang out for, well, I need to stop stalling. I really should take care of these dishes. Okay. It was really cold. Ben, you are so freaking handsome. Oh, thanks for saying it. I do appreciate that. Well, just take some screenshots, you know? That'll help you, and it'll help me too. Take some screenshots. Look at me as that eye candy you're saying I am. I do appreciate that. I'm not asking for a stalker, but sometimes it feels like I am. Anyways, you're gonna go back to sleep, Loxy. Take care of yourself. Loxy, feel better. Everyone give Loxy a shout out over there on the TikTok live stream. She doesn't feel well. Give her some love. Am I married? Thanks for asking, Crystal McKinley over there on YouTube. I am not married, no, but I do still need to wash the dishes, even though I don't have a spouse to tell me to wash those dishes. I do have a roommate, but that roommate really does not care. He does not care at all because he just gets taken care of anyways. Doesn't really matter. But feel better. Oh, good. Danita's giving you a shout out, Loxy, telling you to feel better. Do come back if you do feel better. Also, get some rest if you need to get some rest. Don't you come back if you aren't feeling good. Zena Davina, thanks for being here. Hey to you as well. The best is so sharp. Oh, yes, I know, right? Benny Boop indeed. Thanks, Crystal, for being here. It muted you. I will unmute you. I know, it's the algorithm. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for the shares. It's nice to have people jumping in and being part of the live stream experience. You're from the North Carolina area. I am over here in California, but Southern California, or South California. No one calls it South California because that's not really, well, it's fun to be here in South California with you on YouTube. If you're in a different part of the country, feel free to give a shout out and let people know where you are. I mean, not like exact address, but make some friends. Let's see who else is in what states if you're here on YouTube. Also, if you're here on TikTok, give a shout out from what state you are if you do want to see. South California? Yeah. South California, indeed. Quizler, thanks for the new follow. I do appreciate you here on TikTok. Oh, Miss Woods X, you're in the room. Hello, and thank you for calling me handsome. I do appreciate when you come in and say hi, handsome, every time. It's nice to have you. Thanks for being here, and I do appreciate you. I'm in SoCal, too. I don't know you. Yep, I don't know you. It's nice to hear you're in SoCal, too. Atlanta, Georgia. Wow, we got someone from Atlanta, Georgia right now. Ain't it just the best? It's nice to have people from all over the place hanging out with me as I stall and washing the dishes. All right, fine, I'll do this. Is there anything else I need to do before I really start this? No. We're going to use that famous hot water that people like to use to wash dishes. Yeah, it's real famous stuff. We'll empty out that one. We'll be like soap there. Start things up. We're going to soak that pan. And then we got to get in here and we got to get to this plug. It's dirty water, but everything's been soaked. It'll at least be easier to wash. to a certain degree. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll find out together. It's not going to take that long. I've just been delaying to do this. There's really not that much in here. It just looks more, it looks like there's more than there is, probably. I mean, we really don't have that many dishes, so that's the best part. It gets like this, but I can do something about it. Thanks for jumping in, guys. Thanks for being here. I do see that people are getting muted again. Oh, you missed me, Ricky? Well, it's nice to be back and here with you as well. Wash your dishes, says your future wife. Oh, it muted you, but I feel you, Crystal. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the humor. The narration of the dishes. Yeah, you know, we do what we can. While I'm live streaming, I'm hopefully entertaining you. I don't want you to just watch me do the dishes really plainly and, you know, boringly. But then again, what other live streams are there these days? What other live streams are people doing? I always go through the live streams and there's just a lot of people sitting right in front of the camera, looking right into it. There's not a lot of I'm over here doing something barely next to the camera, but also can get to the camera, but also can kind of see, not see the camera. Why is the TikTok hating on me? Chris, Chris, I don't know. It's really weird. The way that TikTok works with muting accounts, we haven't really been able to figure that out, Crystal. So don't take it personally. It usually mutes and moderates things that are always okay, and it misses the stuff that's bad. It's really weird. It usually mutes like compliments to me and stuff. I've seen some really awesome TikTok lives with people playing music. I've also seen some really awesome TikTok lives with people playing music. That is actually a really great thing too. I do see that. There's some pretty good ones. But there's a lot of sitting, talking to people ones too, which are nice. I'm not saying those are bad. Thanks for the chilies, Crystal. I do appreciate the gifts. It's nice to have you. Thanks for joining in and being part of the live stream experience. Where are my glasses? They're over there. I can grab them. I can go get them if I really want to, but I'm not going to get them right now. But I will get them soon. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the chit-chat. Do feel free to talk to each other. Make a friend while you're here. We are live streaming, and the live streaming experience does mean that there are more people here than just me. It's not just me. It's also you and other people, too. Other people that are in the live chat experience. So feel free to give people a shout-out. Maybe make a friend. Maybe don't make a friend. Just don't make enemies. Don't make enemies, and also be nice to each other. You never know what people are going through. If you're a troll and you're just letting out energy today and there's someone on the chat's deciding to engage, I really hope you're not, by the way, because you never know what people are going through, and people that troll tend to be pretty unhappy people. So let's be nice to them. You never know what people are going through. You don't know what people have done today, and maybe, you know, they just need to vent a little. And I'm okay with that to some degree, but there are moderators here. So be nice to each other, be nice to other people. Remember, you're not the only one in the room. But at the same time, don't really engage with the people that look like they're just trying to rally people up. You don't want that. No, but it is fun to do these live streams. If you're looking for a distraction from all of the political mumbo jumbo and sad things in the world, and also robots, maybe, if robots are paranoid you. Whatever's paranoid you in the world today, it doesn't even need to be politics. It could be robots. Whatever's paranoid you, whatever's making you worry, hopefully you can forget about that stuff for right now and you could just watch me do some dishes in my kitchen. Yeah, that's right. That's what's happening here in this action-packed live stream here on YouTube and here on TikTok. I'm just washing the dishes, sometimes interacting with the chat, sometimes not interacting with the chat. But I'm here to entertain you if you really want to be entertained, and I do hope to be the distraction of those things that are making you sad. Yeah, whatever they are. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they really exist, but regardless, if you're going through any hard times right now and I can help you by just distracting you, well, then I'll find this live stream to be a success. That is what it's for. It's for spreading some joy and having some fun. If you do also want to watch some fun videos of me just doing very basic things that I'm not trying to sell you anything on. No, nothing's being sold to you. No, nothing's being sold. Well, sometimes, but nothing's really being sold to you. I'm not trying to sell you any products. I just want you to have some fun watching some videos. Maybe you could make a video too of yourself doing something that I've already done, because I like to make videos of myself doing things. Like maybe I'll make a video of myself washing the dishes, and I'll say this is what it looks like when I'm washing the dishes. What's it look like when you're washing the dishes? That's what I do on my social media platforms, like on TikTok and here, you know, on TikTok and here on, YouTube, and here on, well, not here, because I'm not live on Instagram, but on Instagram too. But I basically just use those platforms, and I have a lot of fun just showing people what it looks like when I do things. And hopefully you'll have some fun on social media too, and maybe you'll also have fun doing some of those things. You appreciate it. Today was a hard day. Crystal, that is terrible to hear that you had yourself a hard day, but great to hear that you're here to forget about it and have a good time. Such a safe place. Love that. Oh, that is great to hear. Who said that? Quizler? Great to have you, Quizler. I do appreciate hearing that you find this place to be a safe place for you to be able to hang out and just kind of forget about them things in them places. But sometimes we do talk about real things. But I really don't like talking about real things. No, not so much. Or forming opinions. Who am I to form an opinion and then tell everyone in the world that that's my opinion? Well, maybe it's fun to share opinions sometimes, but at the same time, I don't have to finish every thought or every sentence. This is my live stream. So I can just cut it off and just continue to do other things if I really want to. I do have fun, I do get a little silly, and I do enjoy myself in these live streams. But let me know how you're doing, and let me know what you think of these live streams. Hopefully I'm entertaining you. If I'm not entertaining you, then the algorithm was wrong. But the algorithm is really never wrong. Nope. No, it ain't. The algorithm really knows how to get you. It knows how to get me. It definitely knows how to get me. And sometimes, there's times where I get on my phone and then I start watching someone's live stream for a little while and realize I watched it for 15 minutes and I'm like, oh, they got me. Yeah, they got me good. They sometimes get me. And then other times, it's like I really don't want to watch a live stream. And if you're in that mood where you just stumbled across me and you're like, I really don't feel like watching a live stream, but this guy seems pretty amusing. You can just, follow me and come back later. You can also rewatch the live stream if you want to rewatch this live stream on YouTube. Not here on TikTok, but you can rewatch the live streams on YouTube at your convenience whenever you want. It is fun to do them. So, they are high energy and they are just me enjoying myself. So you could be enjoying yourself too. You can also try to, engage and make a friend in the live chat experience. Thanks for saying I look really dapper, Vince. Kind of sounds like you want to talk about robots, Benjamin. Danita, who doesn't want to talk about robots? In fact, the movie should be I, Robot that we're talking about all the time. I think I'm going to get a haircut this week. Crystal, you should then. You should. If you think you need to get it, you get it. It's life-changing every time someone gets a haircut, it feels like. It's rejuvenating. A lot of people, I feel like people gain their confidence back usually when they get a haircut. Elle, hello to you. Thanks for being here. This guy's pretty cool. I guess I'll stick around. Quizler, thank you for saying that in the chat. That is an awfully nice thing to say. Thanks again for the rose, Crystal. You've been giving me roses, and I do appreciate it. Your energy is very healing and nice, Benjamin. Sama, you're doing great. Nini, thanks for saying it. I do appreciate it. Marlo, hello to you as well. Welcome back to my live stream. Do you not remember me, Ben? L, I do remember you. I muted you, though. I think you were here a couple days ago. I try to remember you guys best I can. And it is actually a lot of fun to form some relationships with people here online on the interwebs. But then again, that's been happening for years. Since online gaming really took off, it's been like that for, gosh, I can't even remember. There's some people that I used to play video games with, that I used to play some cell phone video games with, like where I had a Clash of Clan group where there's a whole bunch of people that I used to talk to online that, I miss those guys. Those guys are real cool. Yeah. We all don't talk anymore, though. We stopped all playing Clash of Clans. Well, I guess we could start, but then I don't know if everyone would still be in the clan. I don't even think I'm still over there. Yeah. Because I haven't used my Clash of Clans app for quite a while. I stopped playing Clash of Clans. I don't know. I just needed to. And now, if you're just tuning in, I'm doing the dishes at my house, and I'm kind of interacting with the chat best I can, but for the most part, you're just observing me in my reality, and you're just watching me in like some raw form reality TV show, basically. Thanks for Ben. Thanks, Ben. You're the best. Al, of course, you're welcome. Kelly, hello from New Jersey. Hello from New Jersey. Benjamin has no idea I'm a bot. Danita, I really hope you're not a bot. I would be very disappointed in myself. And in you. Yeah. Well, I'm here to hang out with you. If you really want to hang out with me, I'm here on the interweb, TikTok and YouTube, live streaming to you, washing some dishes. And, enjoying myself while I also talk to you guys about things and stuff in general. It is fun to do these live streams, so I do hope you enjoy yourself, but feel free to follow me here on TikTok, here on YouTube, and you can also check me out on Instagram. Yep, I post videos on the regular, but today I haven't posted anything. No. I'll post something later. I got stuff in drafts if I really get lazy. But I'd like to film something. It doesn't take very long. And I already filmed some things earlier today, but I would really not want to edit those ones. No. It took longer than I wanted them to. If it doesn't take me a minute, it should take me no time to make a video on what it looks like when I'm doing something. And then asking people what it looks like when they're doing that same thing. Yeah. I hope you're having fun though. It does look like the batteries are already running out on both cameras. Oh, because never mind. I'm making great progress. I don't know if you're making progress washing dishes at your house, but I'm almost done. Kind of. Yeah. Not really. I know, doing dishes is great. Yep. Welcome to my live stream. This is just one of them typical live streams. It's normally like this. Yeah. Me just hanging out with you hanging out with me. Not usually me washing things. But it eventually needs to happen. I cook in all of these live streams, basically, and eventually I have to wash the things that I cook with. Yeah. It's better when I don't let it pile up. It's not fun. Now this is a grater and cheese and stuff. These are dangerous. These ones make me feel weird when I'm washing them. I just don't want to get hurt. Yep. I've probably lost track of a couple of topics I brought up and ranted quite a bit, and I do hope you're entertained. I know I'm here to entertain you to some degree since I've decided to live stream myself. It's more of just like a, experiment of me hanging out with you and seeing how much I could continue to talk, because I'm already going to do this anyways, so why not film it? That's right, I talk a lot. Yeah, and sometimes I just talk to talk, sometimes practice my voice and whatnot. And this is like a 2 birds, 1 stone situation. Yeah. You get something, I get something. I can continuously talk. You can listen to me if you want to listen to me. You can rewatch these if you want to rewatch these. So at the same time, I'm also building somewhat of a brand up at the voice thing, with my voice thing. Yeah, I'm loosely listening to myself too when I talk. Loosely. I mean, why not, right? I'm having some fun. I hope you're having some fun. It's not that serious of a thing. It's best to not talk about anything really important too. So, if I let myself just talk to talk, it's just most likely not going to be controversial. Sometimes it could actually be very revealing. I could end up actually revealing some perspectives or some points of view that are more on a personal level. And that does happen from time to time, because these live streams are completely unscripted and unedited and available for you to rewatch. And I guess I could edit some of them if I feel like there's something I say that I'm like, oh, I don't really want that there. But at this moment in time, you know what? Whatever. And I think in the future, also whatever. Whatever indeed. It is fun to do these live streams, but at the same time, I don't want to fear saying anything. I just want to talk. And if you want to listen, that's great. If you want to use my words against me, okay. I still want to talk. So since I still want to talk, it's always going to be me talking more. Even if you use my words against me, I'm just going to talk even more. It's hard to talk. And I know you're thinking, when you use my words, or what type of words would you use? What type of words have I said that you'd be able to use against me? Well, I don't know. But people are crazy on the internet these days. Have you seen all this stuff on the internet? I mean, I'm on the internet right now with you. And I'm on the internet. There's a lot of things on this thing. Yep. All over the place. Different platforms, different spaces, different, places. Lack of words. It is crazy to see the amount of stuff that's online. And I'm grateful to be a part of that stuff that's online. And I am honored that you've decided to watch me instead of a cat video. Yes. You could be watching a cat video, but you're not. You're watching me instead. You could also be watching something else, but hopefully I didn't also give you the idea to leave and go watch a cat video. Do stay. I know, I'm washing dishes, so it's not as interesting as a cat video. There's probably a cat video of a cat that can wash some dishes. There has to be. There has to be. There's all sorts of cat videos for everything. The other day I saw a cat video of cats playing cool. I don't know if you've seen that cat video, but I've definitely seen that cat video, and I've said to myself, wow, what else do cats do? Cats can do a lot of things, apparently. Now, I, for one, am a cat video guy, but that does not mean that I can really always deal with cats. I am allergic to cats, but I will deal with them if I need to deal with them. I just can't touch my face. Yeah, I know, it's not that bad. Well, I'm having fun in my live stream. You see me ranting, having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. If you've been saying something in the chat, it is hard for me to get over there. I'm not wearing my glasses, but I do see I got a new follower. Who is that? Bex? Thanks for being here, Bex. Thanks for being a new follower. I do appreciate you. Danita has to go, but she'll be right back. All right, Danita. You're going to watch some knitting videos. Cameron Ross, this is what it looks like when I like the live. Oh, Cameron Ross, thanks for doing that. I hope you did film a video of yourself doing that. I will film a video of myself watching your video if you decide to make a video of yourself liking my live. Cameron Ross, thanks for all the likes too. I do see that you're liking the live stream. This is an action-packed, I'm washing dishes live stream situation right now. I know, it's just adulthood at its best. I'm in my kitchen, you're in my kitchen with me, we're having fun. You find this fun. If you don't find this fun, maybe this ain't the live stream for you. Maybe you need to leave. But I also don't want to tell you to go away. I'd love for you to stay. So hopefully you should stay. It's going to get better as it goes on. I guarantee it. And I guarantee it. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I mean, look at that. You're going to get some more entertainment out of that. What's that? Yes Slayer 9567. Thanks for sharing the live stream. I do appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. S, hello to you. And hello to the chat. From you? You said hello to the chat. Yes, all right. We're making slow progress. I'm doing the dishes in a slow, I have the water just consistently running. I normally don't do it this way, but I'm doing it this way today because, well, I do feel like this is going to be a little faster than my other way of doing it, but honestly, I thought there was less in here. I didn't realize how many dishes I did actually have. But the dishes can always be at the bottom, just stacked on top of each other. And I just, I didn't know. I thought it was just, like a plate, and then the rest of the, what is it? The pans that are in here. There's not a lot of cups either. But then again, I did already get the cups out. Huh? Ain't that just the best? I am having fun doing dishes at my house. You could be having fun doing dishes at your house. If you haven't done your dishes and you're looking for a reason to do the dishes and take care of the kitchen stuff, well, hopefully this was enough. And this was that push that got you to also get yourself off the couch maybe and go wash the dishes in your sink. Mr. Benjamin, you're back in my For You page. Saf, that's great. I do appreciate being on the For You page. The For You page is a great place to be. Thanks, TikTok, for keeping me in the For You page of some people and for being such a great app to use. I'm not kissing up, and I'm also not trying to show favoritism between you or YouTube. YouTube, you guys are just as great over there on YouTube. I do appreciate the app functionality over here on YouTube as well. I know you guys listen to these live streams that we have for our audience, and I do appreciate the people out there on both the YouTube teams and the TikTok teams that are watching and moderating and whatnot. Unless you're a robot, then I guess you don't care. But if you do care about me giving you a compliment and you are a robot that's watching this, I do appreciate you taking the time to be an AI robot moderating the YouTube live stream and the TikTok live stream. If you are a robot listening to the live stream. Yeah. If you're worrying about robots, hopefully this live stream can make it so that you're not worrying about robots today. Maybe we can have a good time and not worry about any of the robot stuff that's happening in the world right now. It's not going to be that bad. It's great technology coming out. If you're paranoid about it, it's not that big of a deal. Don't you worry about it. But let's focus on other things and have a good time in this live stream. It is me hanging out with you. Maybe you're hanging out with me. Maybe you're not hanging out with me. I do have a lot of fun ranting and just saying things. You can't take everything I say seriously. But also at the same time, what's serious and what's fake? You never really know. It is fun to do these live streams. I hope you're having fun with me. It is here on TikTok. It is here on YouTube. The live stream experiences are different in both of those spaces. You can interact with me, on Instagram as well. If you really want to send me a message or something, I don't always reply to messages over here on YouTube and on TikTok. But I do have a more successful rate of replying on Instagram, but also there is a probability that I won't. Elia, ribbon person, welcome to the live stream. It's nice to see you back. Benjamin, there's something brown on your nose. What do you mean? I don't see it. But I'll look into it later. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Something brown. Ben, dang, that is an early live. It's only 8 p.m. Yeah, Sarah, I'm trying to go live earlier so then you can go to bed sooner because we all want you to get more sleep. It's all about you, Sarah. But it is great to have you in the room. It's nice to see you coming back. I'm just messing with you. It's not all about you. But hopefully that was fun for you to hear. Because you're brown-nosing TikTok. Oh, I get what you... Danita, you got me. You got me good. Fit check, Ben? Yeah, fit check indeed. Never mind? No. Sarah, great to have you here. I do hope you're having a good day. It's nice to have you come in. This live stream will probably end up lasting just as long as it normally does. I just started earlier because, I could and I had the energy and I was like, let's just do it. Let's just get this over with. Let's just get this over with and have some fun. And I was also talking about the sink and all of the dishes in here because I probably wouldn't have done it. No, I probably wouldn't have done it if I didn't turn on the live stream and then say I was going to do it in the live stream. No, I probably would have waited one more day. That's really what I wanted to do. Deep down inside, I wanted to wait one more day to take care of all these dishes. But I'm glad I'm doing it today because there was more than I thought there was. And it is nice to have things washed. With things washed, that means I can use more things to cook things that will make it easier for me to cook things. But maybe it won't. It should be easier to cook things. I don't see why it wouldn't. But you do need to make sure to get everything nice and clean. Nice and soapy, nice and clean, so then I can use all this stuff again in a minute. We're going to run a poll actually in a second. If you're watching here on YouTube, you can't interact with the poll because the poll will be running on TikTok. But it is going to be a poll nonetheless, a place you can vote for what I do for dinner tonight. That's right, you can have a fun, interactive live stream with me tonight by helping me decide what I'm eating for dinner tonight. That's right. You can partake in figuring out what someone in their 30s is eating for dinner on a Tuesday night. What is it today? Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. On a Tuesday night. Ain't that just the best? If you were waking up this morning saying to yourself, I wish I could help someone decide what they're eating tonight. Well, looks like it happened. It did happen. You can help me figure out what I'm eating tonight. I know it's a little confusing to follow, but really it's quite simple. You, as in the other person watching me, and all of you watching me actually, will be presented with an option or two of things that I can eat tonight. And then you're going to be like, yeah, let's do that one. Or yeah, let's do that one. Maybe we could bake cornbread. Maybe not cornbread. I don't know yet. We're going to figure it out together. We'll run the poll in just a second. I'm almost done washing all these dishes, and as soon as I'm done washing all the dishes, then we'll do the poll. So if you're just tuning in, and if you're like, oh, I can't wait to vote, well, luckily it'll be happening soon. And that's the best part about these live streams, right? Is that you get to partake in some interaction with me. But if you are just tuning in, welcome to my live stream. I'm Benjamin Magrdichian. I do this on a regular. I don't usually wash dishes in my live stream, but I'm here on YouTube and I'm here on TikTok live streaming to you, and there's a live chat experience for you to be able to interact and make some friends here on TikTok and here on YouTube. If you want, you can give a shout out to the moderators that help make the chat experience safe and fun for you. And those are Brandon, Liz, and Gabby over here on YouTube. You can also send the messages if you need help and if you're having problems in the live stream experience and there's someone that's really annoying you or something, well, bring attention to it with the moderators. Let's let the moderators do it. If you're watching me here on TikTok, we got moderators too. Those moderators are Bobo Gizmo, Javier, Mike in Milwaukee, Joe, Grant, it goes by the name of Follow Ben, and Juliet. I appreciate them and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Wow, dinner routine indeed. What are we talking about? You ever play something? I don't know. Wait, a man in his 30s, we're the same age, Benjamin? Saf, yeah, we are. I guess we are. Oh yeah, ain't that just the best? I really don't feel the age, but, I feel like everybody finds identity in, looking at someone else that's the same age as them. I mean, I do. So I guess I'm just talking for myself. But if you feel the same way, let me know. Regardless if you do or don't, let me know. I'm still hanging out tonight and finishing up these dishes real quick. We've already soaked some of them. We're just re-soaping them again. The bowls are usually pretty bad. Oh. I see what's happening here. Gasp? What gasp? Wait a minute. Yes, gasp indeed. Well, if you're watching me here on TikTok or on YouTube, there was a little bit of a hiccup over here on the TikTok live stream. I think it froze for a second because the battery's running out, which I guess this live stream... I'm just giving the YouTube live stream a look because it is being a little weird. I think it's fine. Can't tell if my connection broke or Benjamin's. It wasn't that. It was the phone alerted me that it was dying, so it paused the live stream. It had nothing to do with connection issue. It just paused the live stream because the phone was starting to die on the TikTok live stream. I've been testing to see how long it lasts with certain brightness up and whatnot for when I want to live stream on the go. Looks like I could really only live stream for about an hour and a half. If I live stream at a different location and don't have access to power, and I go from 100% to 0, it's like an hour and a half. Pretty good. Oh, dang it. What was that? I don't like reaching into the garbage disposal. It feels weird when you do that, you know? I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm telling you that I think it feels weird whenever I have to reach into this garbage disposal. I don't really like doing dishes, but I also like having them clean. So it's kind of like I end up winning in the long run anyways, because I want them to be clean. But I don't like washing them, but I enjoy looking at them that they're clean and then knowing that they're clean. So it kind of just all works out. I know, I'm just ranting. I'm doing this live stream and just hanging out with you in real life, basically, where I'm talking endlessly. It's pretty similar to, how it would be if you were actually hanging out with me and I could just talk over you the whole time, which I really actually can do. I have some friends that would agree that can actually happen. Maybe that's why I'm single. Maybe that's not why I'm single. I'm not sure. Regardless, you're here hanging out with me and I'm here hanging out with you on my live stream to be some company if you need some company tonight. Also, if you just want to watch some guy cook dinner, that's really what's happening. It's not really any more complicated than that. No, it's pretty easy stuff. Me hanging with you, you hanging with me. Nothing too complicated here. But now you gotta empty out this one. Oh, we're almost done. We only got some pans to wash, and then after that, well, you start cooking. Oh, right, we gotta run the poll. So we're gonna start a poll in just a second here on TikTok. You're gonna be able to vote for what I eat tonight if you want to vote for what I eat tonight. If you are watching here on TikTok, you'll have. If you're watching here on YouTube, you'll have the opportunity to. Someone said something I couldn't read. Someone said. You're single? Yes, I am single. I know, right? Can't tell if my phone doesn't want all of us hanging out, I guess. Staff, it does. It really does. It's just confused sometimes on how much battery it has. But I'm here to hang out. If you really want to hang out, it is fun to do these live streams, so do let me know how I'm doing, and feel free to give me that follow here on TikTok, on YouTube. You can also check me out on Instagram. I make videos on a regular basis, or I try to at least, and I live stream daily. That actually I've been able to maintain for quite a while now. You can rewatch the live streams on YouTube if you really want to. And if you're new, well, make a friend in the chat, and do feel free to come back and try to create a safe space for you to be able to hang out with me and me be able to hang out with you. We don't like to talk about real serious things. We like to just have some fun. Have some fun talking about nothing really important. Yeah, it's just kind of like reminiscing about things. Sometimes important things are discussed, I guess. I don't know. Regardless, it is a live stream, and I do tend to say a lot of things And I can say things that I don't intend to say sometimes. It could be semi-controversial. But at the same time, you know, he's just a man doing what he can. Being a Benjamin. Yep, being a Benjamin. And washing dishes. And about to start a poll so you can figure out what I eat tonight. I know, now I could be making myself a tuna pasta. I don't know, right? A tuna pasta. I could be making myself cornbread. And like, what was the other thing? Well, I guess I gotta look. Yeah, what was the other thing? I'm blanking. I'm blanking indeed. Oh, quesadillas. Now, I've made quesadillas quite a bit, but you can't go wrong with quesadillas. So it's going to be either I make myself a tuna pasta, quesadillas, and then there's one more thing I was thinking about making tonight. What was it? And these will all be available for you to vote for in the poll. A tuna pasta is a tuna pasta. It is quite simple. It's not that ridiculous. It's hard being a Benjamin doing dishes. Kay, thanks, Ed. Thanks for saying it. Just a Benjamin indeed. Danita, thanks for saying it. Thanks for saying you love it, Crystal. I do love the appreciation people that are throwing at me here on TikTok and here on YouTube. Wherever you are watching me from, I do hope you're enjoying the live stream experience. And if it's getting weird or anything for you, just send me a message. I'll try my best. But the live stream experience on TikTok is usually a little bit more of a chill environment to be in. But the live stream also on YouTube can be fun, but it can get real crazy. Now, we've got this one washed. There we go. All right. We could make pancakes tonight, too, if I really want to make pancakes. I was thinking about that, but I really don't want to give you the option of me making pancakes, because then people vote for it, then I have to actually do it. I know, right? The problems with doing interactive media, right? If I run a poll and people vote for that thing, then I have to do that thing. Bacon pancakes? I don't have the ability to make bacon pancakes. I feel like cornbread is a side and not a meal, but cornbread's attached to some of the meals that I would make. Because you're just a man, it's just what you do. It's hard being a Benjamin doing dishes. Oh right, I already read all those ones. It is fun to read the comments when I can. If you're watching me on YouTube, you've been watching me for like 40 minutes. If you're watching me on TikTok, you've been watching me for 40 minutes. Yeah, I know. I'm live streaming on both of them, and I started at the same time. The cameras are right by each other. The angle's not that different, but the live chat experience is. But feel free to interact and make some friends, and I do hope to see you come back and future live streams, because I cook and I eat and I hang out daily in these live streams for you to be able to cook and eat and hang out with me as well. Today I just did dishes, so. Well, actually, we're still going to cook. We're running a poll in just a second. I'm just trying to get all the gunk that's in the sink just out of the sink, so it doesn't smell anymore either. That's the best part about doing dishes, is that it creates this ability for you to lose that stinkiness that could be happening in the kitchen. Yeah, the stinkiness is usually from the sink. So if you're like, why does it always stink in your kitchen? It's probably because of your sink. Just saying. I could be wrong. I don't know everything. But I do know some things. And I'm hopefully taking the time to tell you about those things I do know, at least in these live streams. So it's more justifiable to why I'm doing it, like a PSA type of thing. You know, I used to work in public access television. That's right, I used to work in public access television. And it was one of the best jobs I ever had. I loved it. But because of these online platforms, public access television doesn't really make sense. Where you provide the ability for the community to be able to rent out cameras, to be able to film the things that they think are important for the community to see and for the community to hear. You can make little programming as long as it's appropriate and approved for, use to not copyrighted materials. But it is fun to look at how that used to be a thing. And now what we have is these social media platforms where basically everyone's just broadcasting themselves with little regulation. In consideration of how it was before, it was public access TV. You could only do so much. And here on my live streams, I can technically do more than they could. I could cuss, and that's okay. I could not cuss if I was doing it for public access TV because of the way FCC works. But that's not important right now. Breakfast for dinner, maybe. Throw some lemon down the drain. Mary, yes, that is actually one of the things you do if your kitchen really is smelling. A lemon or a lime. Hey, June, great to have you in the room. Sophia, thanks for joining in. Why did you leave public access? Because all of them are out of... Public access TV doesn't really exist anymore. All of the cities cut those budgets. Gummy Gummy Lure 64 or 34, they slowly cut the budgets. They were just always letting people go. I was like one of the last station managers of Channel 19. You could anything you want. You're live. Oh yeah. What's your favorite cuss word? We're not doing that. Thanks for asking. I do try to keep the live streams PG to a certain extent. They're not made for kids, but I want kids to be able to watch them if they really have to. So I do try to, and when I say have to, I mean like if it's like a relative or niece or a nephew or future nosy child of mine, because I looked at everything my dad did when I was growing up, so I would assume that nosy children would also look into videos you've made in the past. Hi, Benjamin. How are you? Taste, thanks for asking. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for jumping in and being part of the live stream experience on TikTok. I'm good. How are you? Peaceful Kevin. I'm baking a chocolate cake. Oh, well, that's great. Peaceful Kevin. Peaceful Kevin on TikTok, that is. We're not doing that, Marv. No, we're not doing that. Digital footprint, indeed. Danita, Danny DeVito. My kid definitely doom scrolls with me sometimes. Saf, that's crazy. I don't think I'd let my kid do anything with a phone until they were like 16. I think 16 is when I let them get a phone. But all my friends have it. What if I work and have it on my own? And be like, no, I don't want to have to moderate it. That's the whole thing. I'll be lazy in that. I'll be like, yeah, when I moderate it, I'll just do it for like the first couple years. And then when they turn 18, I'll be like, well, you're 18. No reason for me to moderate. And then I'll get away with only having to do it for 3 years. Because who wants to really do that as a parent? Have to put on all the modifications to make sure that their kids can only access certain things and then watch what they're doing online. It seems incredibly intrusive. I'd rather just not do that altogether. But I can't really trust that they wouldn't look into things. So at the same time, you have to also have that. Or maybe I just make my wife deal with it. Yeah, I just make my wife deal with it. Anyways, this is me figuring my life out too in the live stream, ranting, talking about things. It's really... Basically, you're just hanging out with me, and I'm just the only one that can talk. You can't really talk because I have to read what you're saying in order for me to be able to acknowledge what you're saying. And if I don't feel like reading it, I just don't. And then I continue to talk just like I am right now because these live streams are a lot of fun for me. But we're going to be running a poll in a second here on TikTok, not on YouTube, but you can vote on TikTok. And that poll's going to determine what we eat for dinner tonight. I'm going to also move these cameras. I'll be Ask Your Dad with my kids. Crystal, you're going to be like, no, ask your dad about it. I guess that makes sense. You look good, but miss the dry hair. Oh, you miss dry hair? I've had to tell my uncle to moderate what my cousin watches because he was saying some wild things. Danita, I mean, really, honestly, you can't evade everything. It's like impossible. Plus, they could be watching things that are on other people's screens. That's why I also just don't want my kids to have their own screens. I know they're going to be watching things still, but it should be on someone else's screen. On that friend, like if I have a friend, or like if I have a kid, let's say my kid's name is Elroy Leroy, and I'm saying, I go like, hey, Elroy Leroy, what are you doing? And like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with Travis, and we're going to go and watch things in the treehouse. And it's like, what do you mean watch things? Like, well, he has an iPad. And it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, just go and have fun. As long as it's not his iPad, I don't care. Yeah, it's probably going to be how it is. And Elroy Leroy, it just makes sense to call a kid. You don't think Elroy Leroy is a reasonable name to give a child? Or is there disagreement in this? Whether you're watching me on TikTok or on YouTube, you can let me know. Oh, you're saying some real misogynistic things. Okay, Danita, I hear you. You got your phone when you were in 6th grade, Sarah? That seems a bit early. Although I think I got my phone also in 6th grade. That's middle school. So yes, I got my phone in 6th grade. Harm reduction? Yeah, we need to run 2 polls. What's the second poll for? I feel like the boys especially need moderate no screen growing up. Yeah, I could see that. But also at the same time, I feel like it goes both ways. It goes both ways. It could be harmful. It's it's getting used to things you probably shouldn't be looking at, I guess. I feel like makes me think of Dan Bill from New Girl. Yeah, for sure. What are we having for dinner? Right. Second poll for the Elroy Leroy is valid to name your child. Well, I mean, if you name one kid Elroy Leroy and the other Leroy Elroy, then it cancels itself out. And then you have to call one Elroy and you have to call one Leroy. Because it would get too confusing because the middle names are so similar. Well, they're not just similar, they're exactly the same. So if you had a child named Elroy, Leroy, and you'd have to name another one called Leroy Elroy. So then you would only call one Elroy and one Elroy. One Elroy and one Leroy. Yeah. I believe. Yeah, you see the vision right there. Haley, I've been asked not to name my kid that many, many times. But I still think it's going to happen. Anyways, let's put down the options, but I need to bring them out, and that's what's happening right now in this live stream. I walked away, but I'm not far away. I'm in the room, but I'm not next to you. I'm over by the refrigerator, but I'm not that far away at the same time. So we've got cheese, we've got some things that I need to take out so that we can figure out where to go from where I am, from where you are, from where we are, from here to there. It'll be a fun live stream, regardless of where you're watching me from. It's going to be an interesting one. Yes, I'm just grabbing the things so when we run the poll, I can just make the things. I can make the things and make it happen. Make it happen. That is the cooking part of the live stream. We're hanging out in my kitchen. You could be hanging out in your kitchen too. I'll put down the stuff over here so you could also see everything, and that gives you more of a visual reference. So then you can make more of a solid decision, knowing exactly what you're voting for. But this is tuna right here, and this is a pasta, so we can make a tuna pasta. I'll bring the camera closer in just a second, but you stay right there for right now. There's also cornbread, which the cornbread's only attached to certain meals. If I don't make the cornbread, that's okay too. It's not something I need to cook, but it is something I can cook. But I don't know if I really want to make it. But I'm going to let maybe you guys decide. We're all going to find out together. We're going to get out the other options as well. Some things I might not want to make, some things I might want to make. It's not really that important whether I do or don't want to make those things. It's not about me right now. No. Well, it is. But it also isn't. Well, actually, it's mainly about me. Because I'm cooking for myself, and you're just going to help me figure something out. So yeah, in a way, it is about me, and it's about you helping me. And we could make nachos, but we don't really have any meats, do we? Well, I mean, we've got some options. We've also got quail eggs. That's right, quail eggs! We got quail eggs, we've got tortilla chips. So it looks like it's going to be like nachos, spaghetti, tortillas? Do I have tortillas? I don't know. I feel like this is going pretty well, honestly. Oh, right, we do still have chicken left over. Alright, so we're gonna make up one other thing. What would the chicken be used for? This one. Alright, so we've got 3 categories that we're gonna be doing. The quail eggs are with the spaghetti. I know what you're thinking. What's that going on over there? Well, we're just gonna figure this out as we go along. Now, I don't know if I really like the quail eggs. But, you know, it's just that time where I need to be like adventurous with cooking. It's like adventures in babysitting. Well, actually, it's nothing like that at all. I'm just talking to talk, which some people call me out on sometimes. But right now, I have to call myself out on it. But yeah, I guess it is kind of like adventures in babysitting, where it's like each night, instead of having a new family that I have to take care of, which is what is happening in adventures in babysitting, right? I don't remember. There were these books that my sisters used to have that were like adventures in babysitting, but I'm pretty sure they solved mysteries. There was a boxcar mystery where there was like a kid that lived in a boxcar, I think, where they like found his parents or something like that, but he was an orphan. Or something like, yeah, I don't remember. And I don't want to act like I remember either, because if I really don't remember, like, at all. So, I'm not going to act like I remember that one. But I am still figuring this stuff out. Frozen indeed. What are we talking about? Are we talking about Frozen? You have options? What is blabbering about? Lindsay-on, oh, thanks for being here. Benjamin, this is way too personal, but how do them underwater vampires, huh? But how about them underwater vampires, huh? Oh, it's not that personal, I guess. But, you know, is that really what we should be talking about right now? Shouldn't we be figuring out what we're eating? But thanks for being a gifter as well, Danny DeVito, Danita. It's nice having you here. And if you want to talk about the underwater vampires, we can always talk about the underwater vampires later on when it's appropriate, which is soon. Anyone ever lost? Are we talking about Lost, the TV show? You're waiting for someone to get me to talk about the... Okay, now I see why that came back up. All right, so Saf was waiting for someone to get me to start talking about the underwater vampires. And your power and influence goes far, Danita, especially since you're the only person that has like 3 names. You know, Danny's one, and Danny DeVito, and then there's Danita. So you got that going on for you. And you're the only one that's watching with 3 names, so you should feel good about that. Give yourself a pat on the back. Also, push like on that screen as many times as you can, and let's get those likes as high as they can go. It is fun. Yeah, Daniela? Oh, right, you have more names than that. Yeah, I know, right? It is fun doing these live streams. We are going to be making some options. I'm going to move these cameras closer in just a second. I just need to get one more thing, but it's actually outside. I know what you're thinking. You're like, wait a minute. Why is this guy holding a remote and saying he has to go outside? I do have to go outside. I'm just holding a remote because I'm also putting something on in the background. Just because you can't hear it doesn't mean I don't have subtitles on. And that's just what's happening here. I'm trying to always entertain myself. Even the 2-screen experience where I'm filming myself on 2 different platforms doesn't seem to fully captivate all of my attention because I live in, you know, the 21st century where none of us have an attention span anymore. Yep. It's the 21st century and I'm here with you, you're here with me. Welcome to the 21st century in my world. And it's potentially your world too. If you're watching these things online and you're like, hey, I watch a lot of things online. Well, I watch a lot of things online too. And now I'm online for you to watch as well. And I'm online for me to watch later if I really want to. But I don't like watching myself that much. Except for the short form video content. Yeah, sometimes I rewatch my own videos. It is fun. It is fun to look at myself every once in a while and go, hey, that's me. Wow, what am I doing in this video? Wow, I'm doing that? 4 names indeed. Yes, she has 4 names. But Danita is really established as like the root one. You have way more than that? Everyone should have a lot of names. Mary, I appreciate you being here and laughing. I do hope people are entertained and distracted with whatever is going on in their life and just watching me for right now. I'm going to walk out of the shot one more time. We're going to be running a poll to figure out what we're going to be eating for dinner tonight. You're going to help me decide what I'm eating for dinner tonight in just a second, so just hold up and be here. Don't you go anywhere. I'll also bring some people in here. Let's have some fun. Let's get more people in the room, but let's also take the time to really make sure that we're feeding me right. These 3 options are actually lined up right here, but I am going to get one more thing that's already outside that I do need to bring inside. It's more tortillas in case I want to make tortillas. You see, when I say it's tortillas. Well, I mean, I didn't expect you to think it wasn't tortillas, but I am back with the tortillas. Now, we're going to need to write these options. I'm going to use one of my other accounts to make one. The worst part of doing these live streams, it isn't even the worst part. No, it's the best part, honestly. But the worst part actually is moderating the chat. If you are watching here, there are people that do that for free and do it for fun. So do give them a shout out. Let the mods know that they're doing a good job because I really do appreciate them. And it's not fun to always do that. And it's the worst part of these live streams, but also the best part of the live streams. You know, you get a responsibility and you also get a shout out from me because I do appreciate all the moderators and I do appreciate them being here to make it a safe space for me and for you to be able to interact with not just me, each other as well. So make some friends, but do give a shout out to those moderators, which you should also make friends with as well. On YouTube, we got Brandon, Liz, and Gabby. And over here on TikTok, we've got Javier, Bobo Gizmo, Mikey Milwaukee, Grant, that goes by the name I only follow Ben, Joe, and Juliet. I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. So thanks, guys, for being here and being part of the live stream experience. Let's keep the chat PG over here on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. And over here on TikTok, let's just keep it as it normally is. Thanks for shouting out to the mods. The algorithm on TikTok decided that it needed to mute you, and that's just what's happening on a regular basis. The algorithm has a mind of its own. Don't get offended by it. It's gonna do its own thing. So we need to make a poll on. Oh, it thinks I'm fake again. Why does it think I'm fake? Do I really look like a robot? Do you think I look like a robot? We'll run a poll for that later. Anyways, let's get on to TikTok. A cat video. Yeah. I'll push like, and I'll bookmark it to watch it later. But I just watched it. Anyways, it's not important. I'm going over to my other account, and I will make a poll. Well, oh, that's what I look like? Shh. My shirt's not tucked in all the way? Why didn't anyone say anything? I'm just joking. I'm having a lot of fun in these live streams. I've downgraded a little bit since I've gotten home. I don't need to wear a belt. Why do I need to wear a belt for my live stream? Anyways, I get ready for these live streams, and sometimes I downgrade a little bit. Sometimes I don't want to wear a tie. Sometimes I wear a tie. And sometimes I just want to stay fully dressed up, and other times I want to start taking off some things. Like I've already taken off my glasses. Probably shouldn't have taken off my glasses because it'd be easier to read the chat. But regardless, if I get relaxed and I just kind of let myself go, then it's more of a realistic live stream with me. And then I can rant and just act normal. And that's really what I'm trying to go for here. Yeah, I know, right? I could do scripted content, but I'm here doing just reality. Reality for you to be entertained by me with. Yep, you can rewatch them too on YouTube, whenever you want. But that's not important right now. What's important right now is we're going to do a live, but I also need to move these cameras. I am not Muslim, but thanks for asking. I do appreciate you asking me here on TikTok Haven. We're going to move the camera up. And now down. Don't worry, I got you. We're all fine. Look at that. And by doing this, we're just gonna let it be a little bit perfect. I can see you, you can see me, we can see the kitchen area. I'll cook in here, you can watch me cook if you want to watch me cook. It makes you feel a little bit taller, a little bit bigger if you watch me from this angle. Well, then again, no, I don't feel like changing it. Let's just write the poll. We really need the reassurance? Sarah, what are you talking about? What do you need reassurance for? Let me hold your hand when I tell you this? Are you talking about what I'm saying? How tall is this dude? I'm 6 feet. How tall are you? Lena, thanks for the like. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of the live stream experience. We'll lower it down a little bit, I guess. I kind of like having it so that you think you're taller than me. It's interesting. But then again, it's also like looking up to read isn't necessarily fun. So looking straight ahead makes more sense in general. It is fun to do these live streams. I hope you're enjoying me. I know I'm enjoying you to some degree. I mean, I don't know who you are, but I do in a one way. You know, your online personality way. Oh, when moving the camera? Oh, that's so nice. All right, so let's write a poll. Moderator settings, polls and gifts. Custom poll. All right, so we're going to be starting a poll in just a second. I do need to write this out, but give me that solid minute where it's like, well, technically this is one thing. So it would be like one quesadilla and a little bit of nachos with some chicken. I wouldn't make one quesadilla, that's for sure. But we'll put down the options. We will have the ability for you to decide what I eat here on TikTok. You might have the ability also here on YouTube. If you say it in the chat, I'll count it. So the question is, what should I make for dinner tonight? And that'll follow up with a question mark. Just a standard question mark, because it's a question. What should I make for dinner tonight is the question. And we've got ourselves some options. Option A, chicken pasta. Oh, not chicken pasta. I made a mistake. Tuna pasta. Tuna pasta. Oh wait, I also have do I want to use these with something? This might just be made anyways. All right, so we're just going to keep going. So tuna pasta and cornbread. Option B. Oh, I got to plug this into power too. No, it'll happen in a second. Tuna pasta and cornbread. Live streaming in 2 places can get exhausting, but I am here to hang out with you, and I just gotta plug it into some power in a second. I get distracted while doing these things, but if you're just tuning in, welcome to my live stream. We're deciding what I eat for dinner tonight, and we're doing a poll, so I'm just going through it. So we've gotten the first option, which is tuna pasta and cornbread, which the cornbread's right here. The cornbread doesn't take that long, but the cornbread is its own thing. But, you know, if I do the tuna pasta, it'd be like cornbread and tuna. I also have a salad. Salad's pretty much attached to all of them, so that's not even in the options. So we're gonna do that. Maybe the mixed vegetables would be attached to all of them. And then we got spaghetti. Oh, you know what? So spaghetti and quail eggs. Very specific eggs. Quail. So spaghetti and quail eggs are option C, which is going to be 1 quesadilla. No, I feel like if I make 1 quesadilla, it doesn't make any sense. Yes, but just in time for the poll. Yes, you did make it just in time for the poll. Welcome, guys. I am happy to be here on both TikTok and on YouTube. Once again, the poll is about to start. We're going to do nachos. Well, did I have nachos like yesterday? Then again, I did have quesadillas yesterday too. All right, so we're gonna do 3 quesadillas. I mean, I don't know what's gonna win, so it could win. All of these could win. None of them could win. They could all tie. We could have a tie, and then I have to make a little bit of all of them, I guess. I'm not sure, but quesadillas. Do I really want to do? Oh wow. No, dang it. Quesadillas. How many quesadillas did I say? 3? 3 quesadillas and chicken nachos. Those all sound pretty like standard. Should I spice up anything? Well, I can spice things up. But should I? I probably will. Regardless, we could add this to this one, and then we got that. That spices it up. That one feels better. So it is peppercini. Yeah, peppercini. Or let's just do pepper spaghetti quail eggs because I'm getting impatient. So done. Save. All right, guys, if you are watching me here on TikTok, you'll be able to vote. If you're watching me here on YouTube, you got to go over to TikTok to vote. I'm going to plug in the camera in just a second, but we're going to start this live stream. You got 5 minutes, this live stream poll. You got 5 minutes to decide, or to help me decide how, or you know what? Yeah, let's do 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to help me decide what I'm going to be cooking myself for dinner tonight, and then you're going to watch me cook that stuff if you want, and you can also watch me eat that stuff. You don't even have to watch me cook or eat that stuff, but you can help me decide, and that's really what's important here. On TikTok, you'll be able to do so starting now. You got 5 minutes. What should I eat for dinner tonight? If you go to this corner right here, you see that there's a little icon. You click on that icon, and you can vote for what I'm eating tonight. The 3 options, once again, those 3 options for you to also keep in mind over here on YouTube are tuna pasta and cornbread, pepper spaghetti and quail eggs, 3 quesadillas, and chicken nachos. Those are the 3 options for you to be able to vote for. You got 5 minutes. Everyone go into the poll and let me know what you think I should be eating for dinner tonight. I could be eating with you the same thing if you decide to also cook the same thing. So if you're cooking the same thing that's in the poll and you want to cook with me and you want us to be cooking the exact same thing, then vote for the thing that you're also cooking so we're cooking the exact same thing in our kitchens, respectively far away from each other but maybe close by. These are intriguing. They are intriguing indeed. I appreciate people voting. Do feel free to share this live stream and tell other people to vote too. Let's see who else we can get in the room. I do appreciate the people that are voting, but I would appreciate it more if we got more people in the room so we could all decide what I'm eating for dinner tonight, and we can get a lot of people here to let me know what they think, even though I don't know them, and I'm giving them the ability to make such a decision in my life. I know, right? Cooking and hanging out in these live streams is a lot of fun. I'm plugging in a camera into some power because I'm live streaming not just in one place, but 2 places. That's right, on TikTok and on YouTube. Welcome to my live stream. It is fun to be here. It's fun to have you here. Do tell your friends and do share. Do share. Maybe bring your parents by? I don't know. Regardless, it is fun to do these live streams. I'm here to hang out with you. If you want to hang out with me, I am Benjamin James Magrdichian, and I'm not currently in front of the camera right now. But in that left corner, there's an option for you to vote for what I eat for dinner tonight. That's right. You can help me decide what I'm eating for dinner tonight. I'm just plugging in a camera. I do have to run like an extension cord because, nothing ever really reaches anymore. These cables that they give us, they aren't long enough for us to set cameras up far away from power sources. And who wants to set up a camera by a power source all the time? No, that's stupid. Sometimes it's just in the weirdest angle. And sometimes you just want more space. And it just doesn't look good where it is when you set up by power sources. It's not important. What's important is that you're here with me right now. I'm here with you. I'm plugging in all cameras so we don't run out of battery. And coming right back into your framing. Should also make sure all lights are on. Yeah, we're still running a poll here. We've got what we need. We should probably get the other stuff that we need. Butter. Tons and tons of butter. That's what we always need. Yes, we always need butter. That's right. I'm here to hang out with you. If you're here to hang out with me, let's see if we can get me cooking up a good meal tonight. That is an option. Wish I could garden, but I have to be somewhat competent for work. Danita, I hear you. Ben will have eaten like a whole block of cheese over the past couple days. I've almost eaten 2 pounds of cheese. That's about right. Bobo Gizmo, nice to have you here. I came at the right time. Yes, you did. Feel free to vote. I do appreciate it when people vote for what I'm cooking for dinner tonight, especially here on TikTok. You always look so good in jeans. Oh, thanks for saying it. I do appreciate looking good in jeans. We've got 1 minute and 8 seconds left, or 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Hey, Joe's in the room. We've got 1 minute left of the poll, guys. Do feel free to vote. We are doing the poll over here in the corner on TikTok. If you're watching here on YouTube, you're just going to have to either say your vote or go over to TikTok and vote in the poll. Once again, you got to click over here to vote in the poll to decide what I'm eating for dinner tonight. There's 3 options. Those 3 options are tuna pasta and cornbread. There's another option where it's pepper and spaghetti quail eggs. And then there's the third option, which is like 3 quesadillas and chicken nachos. which are what I'm making tonight, one of those. So you guys need to vote and get that vote in before the timer's up, because it looks like we're actually running out of time. We only got 20 seconds left. I do appreciate the likes and the shares. Let's see if we can get other people in the room to also vote for what I'm eating for dinner tonight. I do like doing these live streams, and I like giving you the option to engage with me and give me an idea of what I should be eating. I've given 3 options, and you can give me a decision. So I don't have to make that decision here on TikTok. Here on YouTube, you aren't helping right now, but you can help in just a second. When I'm done doing the live stream poll over here on TikTok, I'll give you an opportunity to vote over here on YouTube. 3 quesadillas, that's going to be what you vote for. Oh, and the live stream poll is now done on TikTok. Thanks for voting, guys. We've had 19 voters, and that is a great amount of people to come in and vote for something. It is actually a lot of fun just having people in general. So thanks for being here, and thanks for voting. The 19 votes have ended with the option C. Option C is 3 quesadillas and chicken nachos, with 57.89% of people voting for it. Then we have the pepper spaghetti and quail eggs, with 31.58% of people voting for it. And then we have only 10% of people voting for the tuna pasta and cornbread, which is what I actually wanted tonight, but no one voted for it. So we're not going to have what I wanted tonight, because I'm going to hold to it. I will do what people are voting for in these polls. But the tuna pasta and cornbread was what I was going to actually make. But it is actually a lot more fun to have it just be kind of random. It is what it is, too, when it comes to it being voted for. I mean, I'm a man of the people. I've got to do what the polls say. And the polls say it looks like we're eating 3 quesadillas and chicken nachos tonight. Unless people are voting over here on YouTube, this is your one opportunity. We've got another vote for 3 quesadillas and nachos. If you wanted to vote, now's the time to just say your vote here on YouTube if you want to. It's tuna pasta and cornbread, option A. Option B is pepper spaghetti and quail eggs. And option C is 3 quesadillas and chicken nachos. And if you want to vote right now, now's the time to vote. You should do your choice. Ultra runner. No, that's not how it's going to work. I like doing if people can vote for it. No, I should? Okay, that's great. I do actually really appreciate you standing up for me. That's nice. But if you guys want to vote, now's the time. Say something controversial that you believe in. And thanks for being here and trying to get that out of me in some ways. I do actually appreciate talking in general. I should probably say my controversial opinions at some point in time, but not tonight. Ultra, thanks for being here, and thanks for being you still understand. It's Ultra Runner 024, and thanks for being part of the live stream experience. All right, so over here on our live chat experience on TikTok, we're going to read how the polls did. I want to let people know who voted for what. The people that voted for what I actually wanted to eat tonight were Mary and Well Yes. Thanks for the 2 votes, where it was tuna pasta and cornbread. Option B, which was pepper spaghetti and quail eggs, that was voted for by your favorite Mistake, XO, Sophie, Stephen Obert O, Danita, Danny DeVito, Monty, and Kalir. And that had 6 votes, and that was option B again, and that was pepper spaghetti and quail eggs. And then option C was 3 quesadillas and chicken nachos, and that was voted for by Matthew Bocard Butters from New York, Gummy Lurv 34, Aim, Bobo Gizmo, S, Sarah, Joe Black, Country Cadillac, Sean, and C. Riv. Those were 11 votes for option C for 3 quesadillas and chicken nachos. And to be honest, I do like eating things in general, and all this stuff I eat it anyways. The thing I just was going to make tonight is the tuna pasta and cornbread, but I do look forward to eating the 3 quesadillas and the chicken nachos. So do pat yourselves on the back if you voted for that here on TikTok, because I'm going to eat that tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for helping me decide what I'm eating for dinner tonight. I do appreciate you. The 57.89% of you that voted for that, well, I mean, the percentage is actually a little bit higher than that, because someone over here on YouTube also voted for that as well. But not within the poll over here, just on the chat and the YouTube world. It is fun to do these live streams. Do feel free to interact in the chat and make a friend and have some fun and do a shout out to the moderators. I'm here to hang out with you. If you're here to hang out with me, my poll streak continues. Sarah, your poll streak does continues. You just wanted to see the quail eggs? Well, I understand that. She is undefeated. She is undefeated. You change your vote to tuna pasta now? C. Riv, you can't change your vote. Thanks for trying, though. Can they be quail egg nachos? You guys want me to put the quail eggs in the nachos? Tuna pasta deserves jail time, by the way. Oh, that is not... No, Joe. Tuna pasta is delicious. You're just not giving it a fair chance. My controversial opinion is that pineapple belongs on pizza. Is it, though? Is that controversial? Because I don't really feel like anyone really cares about it at the end of the day. We eat what we want to eat, and we put stuff on that we want to put stuff on, too. Just don't force it onto other people. Don't buy like a pineapple pizza for a whole bunch of people thinking you did a great job when you don't even know if they like pineapple pizza. But there's nothing against you liking pineapple pizza. It's not controversial. It's only controversial if you're forcing it onto other people. And if you're not forcing it onto anybody, then it's just you eating food. And it's not controversial. I feel bad now, but put the poll back up. No, Benjamin eating the same thing again. Zainab, thanks for sharing the live stream. Benjamin, a real man of the people. Yes, you voted for it. Mary, you are not nobody. Thank you for voting for it. I do really appreciate you. I gave you a shout out. They small games birds, similar pigeons. Really? Man, there's a whole bunch of stuff in the chat. We're going to go all the way down because I do see we started another poll. Maybe we started by Joe. Let's see what's going on. Quail egg nachos. Please put quail eggs in nachos. Maybe. I feel like he's eaten quail eggs a couple of times. Yeah, Sarah, I have. But I think it'll go good with a pasta. I was trying mixing it with some things before, and it doesn't go well with some things. Pineapple on pizza is awesome. For some people, yes. There was an elimination round. We're all choosing tuna. I don't know. Now that doesn't matter. Oh, so we're now doing a tuna or quesadilla poll. You got a minute left to vote over here on TikTok, but we do kind of have to go towards the one that won. I do feel like, the elimination round does make sense to some degree, but we do need to eat the rest of this chicken before the chicken goes bad. So in a way, this is a good decision to make. But then again, it is me eating quesadillas multiple nights in a row, but I'm not against it because I love quesadillas. I really do. But I see that people kind of want the tuna pasta, but let's see what ends up happening. We'll continue with this live stream and this poll that's about to end. That was an elimination round. We're all choosing. I put ground beef on my pizza. You put ground beef on your pizza? That's good. Wait, like with some? We could put quail eggs on the nachos. But then again, cooking ground beef, you look different without my glasses. Oh, I look different without my glasses? Thanks for saying it. I do look different without my glasses. All right, we're going to start cooking in just a second. Even though we do have this elimination round thing going on, we're still going to make quesadillas because it was voted for. And now that I've been told that people want quesadillas to some degree, I want quesadillas more. So now I'm kind of craving it. It just happened. It doesn't matter that I walked into the kitchen saying to myself, I'm going to make tuna tonight with some pasta and mix those things together and have a good time with maybe some cornbread. It doesn't matter that I was thinking that at first. That's what I was craving when I came in the room. But now that I've thought about having quesadillas, I'm already leaning towards it. And I will still read the verdict of this poll that is now up in my face right here on TikTok. If you're watching here on YouTube, we did another poll on TikTok. I'm live streaming on both TikTok and on YouTube. Here in the live streaming here in the live stream environment on both of these platforms for you to be able to engage and interact. Do feel free to interact in the chat. Also, let's go through this. It says 85% of people said the tuna pasta, which it wasn't. It was tuna pasta and cornbread, but I guess just tuna pasta and quesadilla is what we'll end up doing tonight then. So we've gotten Danny DeVito in there, Gummy Lerv 34, Stephen O'Burt voting for that, C. Riv S, and Kalir. Thanks for voting for the option A, which is the tuna pasta. And then we had, who voted for the 14 point M voted for quesadilla. Now, since only 7 people voted for this poll, and 19 people voted for the other one, I still got to listen to the other one because more people partaked. And I do appreciate the interaction. And I do feel like some people just maybe didn't want to vote again because they already voted. Do you know how to make Armenian food? Some of it, yes, I do. Thanks for asking. Hi, Don. Great to have you here. Hey, Jenny. Nice to see you come in. Oh, Sarah, don't cry. Don't you cry. You ate a quesadilla today, too. I've never muted anyone for anything other than doing wrong? Oh, that is so kind of you. It is great to have you as a moderator. Thanks, Joe. It is tuna pasta, or you're muted for a month. Yeah, I know, right? You look different without your glasses. All right, I caught up with the poll. Now, I caught up with the chat. We're back to me knowing what's going on. Thanks for saying I'm such a sweet soul, Angela. It's great to have you here. You're probably a sweet soul too. You're eating macaroni and cheese. Dang, that's not what I want instead now. I shouldn't have read that. Sometimes it's best that I don't read what's going on in the poll or in the live chat experience, because it can affect me. And I could be like, oh man, I want that now. And it just kind of happens every once in a while. This is chicken that I probably need to completely finish eating. We're not going to make any nachos, so we're going to put this away. But people did still vote for nachos, but we're going to make quesadillas. And then on top of the quesadillas, we'll have like a tuna pasta, because 6 people said that they want tuna pasta now. But still, more people voted for chicken nachos. All right, let's just do, Oh, I need to respond to an email soon. I will respond to that email. Yes, if you're watching and you're someone that sent me an email, wow, I do see that and I need to respond to that. And I saw it, but I started live streaming before I responded to that one, and I will live stream and then end the live stream and then respond to it. That is if you're watching, which is highly unlikely. But you never know, in case you are. It's fun to say it. I did see the notification. Anyways, and it did look important. Well, so we're going to do a salad. That's right here. That's easy. Salad over there. Tomatoes in that salad. Maybe some onion, maybe not. We got the cheese, which is used in all of the things I'm making. And we have the peeled garlic cloves, which are going to be used for what? The quail eggs? Although we could do quail egg nachos, but I really actually kind of like the idea of putting the nachos away. So even though you voted, I'm still going to honor the votes that were done in the poll by making at least quesadillas. We're going to make a couple quesadillas. We're going to make at least 3. And then on top of that, we're going to have a little bit of something different. Something that's not the same. I'm holding quail eggs. I know you're watching me cook in my kitchen. I'm cooking with you if you want to cook with me, but I'm having a hard time making some decisions. I did run a poll, and now I'm back to with the quail eggs. I don't think that'll work. Angela, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate you coming in and being part of the live stream experience here on TikTok. It is nice to have you here. Great to have you in the room. I do hope people are enjoying themselves, whether you're watching me on TikTok or on YouTube. I'm live streaming in both environments for you to be entertained by me. I make short content on the regular as well, and I live stream daily here on TikTok and here on YouTube. But you can follow me on Instagram. And you can follow me here on TikTok or on YouTube. You can also rewatch the live streams if you want to rewatch the live streams on YouTube. Not here on TikTok. Cooking, eating, basically what I live stream myself doing. If you're like, oh, well, what's your channel all about? Just me hanging out with you. It's a reality TV type of feeling where I'm just showing you what it's like to be with me in the reality of my own kitchen. Figuring out what I'm eating and what I'm cooking and writing polls and whatnot. I watched something that I need to use again. I have to use this. All right, so I have to use that to make tiny little quesadillas. I'll do this as well. We have to use one of the cheese grater things. We just finished washing this, but you know what? We're gonna have to use it. Yeah, we're gonna have to use these things. I should have hand dried them. I don't really feel like it. The water's not gonna make it that different. I'm getting lazy. I'm also getting hungry. I also feel like I'm still making decisions, which I should have been done making decisions by now. I could put chicken in the salad and make quesadillas and then call it what it is. No nachos, apparently. I should just make the nachos and put the quail eggs in the nachos. It's kind of what I want to do. But do I really want to do that? Not really. But should I do that? Maybe, to make the live stream interesting for me and for you. It is about us at the same time, not just all about me. Tuna melt? Can't do that, don't have bread. Tuna and eggs is giving Korean. You're about to make macaroni and cheese casserole. Well, that sounds delicious. I hope you do enjoy that, Mojo Lover 69. And I hope you're enjoying watching me in my kitchen, figuring out what I'm eating. I do already have some of it figured out, but we know we're not going to make spaghetti anymore. No, we're not going to use the peppers. Oh, wait, no, we will use the peppers. We're going to put that there still. We're going to use the garlic minced, maybe. We're going to use this one. Yes, we'll use this one. And this one. Yep, and that one. And then we go back over here and... What do I want to do? Well, quail eggs and pasta could work instead of the quail eggs and tuna. And we could switch that up too, so then everyone's happy. Although, is everyone happy if I do that? Do I save the tuna? Do I use the tuna? I feel like the tuna was already voted out, so I'm going to take the tuna away. The tuna's away. Even though the tuna was kind of voted back in, it still was voted out. It only had two votes. Mary, I do appreciate you voting for it, by the way. I am the one eating, but I'm figuring it out now. We did run the poll first, and I would have followed the poll to the T. I should still follow it to the T. Let's do quail eggs and nachos. Instead of, or well, I could just do the chicken and the nachos. I have to use the chicken anyways. Look, this is just me hanging out and cooking with you. You're going to cook with me. I know I'm figuring things out. It is a doozy. I could interact more with the chat, but right now I just feel like I need to figure out what I'm doing. But we did run a poll. How tall am I? 6 feet. Thanks for asking. Joe, it's great to have you here, but it is fun to do the live stream experience, and I hope you're enjoying yourself. But when I film myself like this, I want you to feel like you're bigger than me. I know, right? Well, actually, I just want you to kind of feel like you're looking into someone's life, which is best to look in from above rather than from the sides. It just makes more sense to me. And it's, it kind of gives you that feeling that, you know, I'm just letting you be in my kitchen with me. Yeah, do you hear that, ladies? Yeah. Do you? All right, so let's see. If we do... Let's heat up some water. We'll do a little pasta. Pasta and quesadillas. But instead of it being the tuna with the quail eggs, and I know what you're thinking, quail eggs? And yeah, I mean, like, yeah, quail eggs. And I know. How should we prepare the quail eggs? Well, that I don't know. I don't know that yet. But we're going to open up the can and we're going to figure it out. Now, I've tried cooking them, but you don't have to cook them because honestly, you just don't have to cook them after you've done opening the can. The can actually is pretty much like keeping it nice and fresh until 2026. So as soon as I open this, it's over. I can't wait till 2026. Nope. I gotta eat it in a reasonable amount of time. But we're going to open up this can, and I think what I'm gonna do, what should I do? What sounds fun? And when I say fun, when it comes to cooking, when I'm saying fun, what sounds fun isn't delicious. What sounds delicious to do? We're already gonna have one pan dedicated to making ourselves some of these delicious quesadillas, which are going to be accompanied by a small little pasta, which will have quail eggs in it. But the quail eggs, which are over here, the quail eggs will first be heated up in the air fryer. We're trying something new. Will first be heated up in the air fryer, then I'll take them out of the air fryer, then I'll dice them. But then again, if I burn them in the air fryer, I can't cut through them. But we'll only find out if I try. So maybe... we try. Maybe we try it. Yeah, we try this. This could work. This also could not work. Regardless, I'm learning, and you could be learning with me too in this live stream. Feel free to share the live stream with anybody that you know likes to cook or that has cooked before. If you know anybody that uses quail eggs to cook and I'm doing it wrong, share this live stream with them. What is my shoe size? What's my shoe size? Shoe size is 11. I don't know, 11. Thanks for the gifts. I do appreciate it. And the likes, guys. I see everyone jumping in and being part of the live stream experience. It makes me feel good, right? We're going to have to actually use something else to do this with too. We're heating up water because we're going to be making a little bit of a pasta. Just a little pasta, a little pasta. I think the quail eggs are going to end up in the pasta. That's a lot of quail eggs. Wow. Did you see all them quail eggs? They feel weird. Like eggs. They don't feel weird. I'm just being weird. Anyways, the quail eggs are now ready to go into the air fryer. We're gonna put them in the air fryer for, I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. So 5 minutes at 360 degrees. If I ruined all the quail eggs, then hey, I'll still eat them anyways because I don't want to be wasteful. But we put them into the air fryer. Ben feels extra real today. Extra real indeed, as it is fun to do these live streams. Let me know how I'm doing. Feel free to jump in and be part of the live stream experience just by interacting in the chat here on TikTok or here on YouTube. Give a shout out to those moderators that make the live chat experience a lot of fun for me and for you to be able to hang out with me, cook and eat. And we are making the pasta and a couple of quesadillas tonight. We got to grate up some cheese. We're not making cornbread anymore. I don't know why this is still out. I'll probably end up cutting up some garlic, and we won't make this either. We won't make that. Well, that's something I can't make anyways. But time to move some things just completely away. Because I'm not going to be using them tonight. We're still going to end up using the chicken, so I got to keep that out because we're eating chicken and quail eggs, not quail eggs and chicken. It's the other way around. So we're going to still make a salad. I know, I'm finishing my sentences sometimes. It is my live stream. I can decide whether I'm finishing sentences or not. Regardless, it is unscripted and it is fun for me to be here with you, and I do appreciate the gifts. Thanks, Lucifer Helper, for the heart me. I do appreciate that. That's a nice gift to give me, and I do appreciate seeing it. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm pretty... Oh, you are? Well, it's okay, you're off just a little bit. You're from Maryland. We have no peaceful Kevin, but it is nice to have you say it again. Mojo Lover 69, thanks for the goat gift. I do appreciate the goat gift. I always appreciate the gifts, guys. And we are going to put the rest of the salad in here. Maybe we should make it a chicken salad. Yeah, let's do chicken salad. Yeah, look at me. I ran a poll and yet I'm just changing everything. So we're going to do chicken salad. We're going to do quesadillas and some pasta. Yeah, that seems like a lot. But then again, I do like to eat, and I am growing every day. Every day. There's always new peeps, Mr. Ben. There is always new peeps. That's why you should keep them informed. That is actually a good point, Peaceful Kevin. I do appreciate you. Keep people in the loop and making friends with the new people that are in the room as well. Wow, just got deja vu. Deja vu is a thing. It's real. It happens, and it happens frequently, sometimes infrequently, depending on who you are and where you live in the world. You might get more deja vu than others. It is scientifically proven that there are places in the world that experience more deja vu than other places in the world. I'm not someone to be disclosing where those places are because, I don't really know. But I know that there's someone out there that knows that. Somewhere. Out there. Deja vu's a thing. Regardless, if you're experiencing deja vu or not, I'm here to hang out with you. It is fun to hang out with you, and whether you get that deja vu feeling or you don't get that deja vu feeling, it doesn't really matter. It's not about the deja vu feeling. It's about the cutting things up and making the salad and trying to finish the dinner so that we can actually eat situation rather than not eat. It is fun to see people trying to do the whole co-hosting thing, but I still revolt against it for the most part. It is fun to do these live streams. Let me know how I'm doing. Feel free to be a new follower. Here on the interweb, it is fun to do the live streams, but I never know how I'm really doing once people let me know what they're thinking. So the only way you can let me know is your whole life is like deja vu. That was weird. It just fell still. Danita, that's unfortunate. That means that you feel like everything that you do, you always feel like you've already done it. Nothing feels new to you? But if you are experiencing deja vu on the regular, you might be doing something that you've done before, or you just need to start challenging yourself to do new things. If you're getting deja vu all the time, you might actually be doing the same things all the time. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? It muted you, Danny DeVito. Danita, I'm too far away. But it does look like you said something. I just can't read it. Not from where I am. No. And I've started to cut myself some baby tomatoes. These are those tiny, tiny tomatoes. I like to cut them up and put them into a salad. I don't know how you like to do it, but I'm doing it this way. See, now they're in the salad. And I'm going to probably add some chicken into this salad too. So I want to put some onions on this thing. Maybe. I do like having onions. But we have the water boiled up, and that means we can actually move on to a different step. Which is right here. Lovely people. I know, right? We're having fun if you're having fun. Every day is an adventure. Every day is an adventure. Well said, Danita. Muted me for my bot behavior? Probably. Andrew, hello to you as well. Welcome to the live stream experience here on TikTok. And now that the air fryer has finished cooking... up the quail eggs even more, which the quail eggs were kind of like already prepared to a degree where I didn't need to cook them because they're always like ready to eat. Whenever you buy quail eggs, you open up the can and they're pretty much ready to go. You don't really need to do much to them, but I decided to put them into the air fryer for 5 minutes at 360 degrees. So we've cooked them for 5 minutes now at 360 degrees. We still have to do the cheese, but now we can actually start what's called pasta. Now the pasta is now started back there on the back burner. I'm just doing a double check. We're good. Let's just pour it all in there. Yeah, let's pour it all in there. There's not enough left for me to really keep this box anymore. Anyways, this will be 7 minutes from now, and 7 minutes from now will be like 7:17, 7:18. We'll end up taking that out, but that is cooking at a high temperature in the back right there. We've got that going. Yep. One thing's already happening, but something's already finished. But one thing's happening here. We've got the salad pretty much done. Now we have the colander out. We really need the colander. The colander is very important. That's for when I need to drain the pasta. It is going to be happening quite soon. Me eating dinner. You could be eating with me as well. I'm here to hang out with you. If you're here to hang out with me, it's the interweb. There's a lot of things on this interweb, so I do appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me. Whether you're watching me on TikTok or on YouTube, it doesn't matter where you're watching me from. I do appreciate you being here. Interact with the chat and keep things PG. No matter which chat you're in, let's keep it nice and let's keep it cordial. Let's have fun, but let's also make some friends. And also give a shout out to the moderators that make the chat a lot of fun for you to be able to hang out with me. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. We still need to get out the chicken, the quail eggs. We're also going to do one more pan, actually. One more pan. This is cold. Do I want cold chicken inside of my salad? I'd ask the poll, but then I might not listen. So why would I do that? Okay, so they look more golden browny. I don't know. Was this wise or unwise? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cook them for just a little longer. Just a little longer. Just a little longer. I don't know if this is going to make it better or worse, but we're going to try it. So I'm going to push start. I'm going to cook them for 2 minutes at 400 degrees. That's right, 2 minutes at 400 degrees, not 200 minutes. No, it doesn't matter. Regardless, you're just going to trust me right now because I'm cooking up a different type of meal. But we have a little while left for the pasta to be done. It's about time for me to start up the other things, which are, should we peel up the chicken first? Nah, let's wait to do the chicken. The chicken's gonna go into that salad. That's gonna be an easy one. Yeah, a very easy one. The quesadillas, let's really try to keep it down to like 3, so I'm not gonna try to shred too much cheese, but we make the amount that we have cheese for, I guess. So we're just shredding cheese now. Welcome to the live stream as I'm shredding cheese. This is one of my favorite things to do. I don't know if you like to shred cheese, but I like to shred cheese, especially when I have a 2-pound block of cheese. Where are you from, Benjamin? I'm from Los Angeles County. Thanks for asking, JJ Orts. It's great to have you here in the live stream experience on TikTok. Thanks for being here. Do feel free to chit chat with the other people that are in the chat. You're boiling your macaroni and cheese and seasoning your chicken. Well, and seasoning it with seasoned chicken broth. Well, that sounds interesting, actually. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Good job. YouTube chat has been very cordial lately. I'm surprised. S, that's good to hear. Well, we got people on TikTok saying that the YouTube chat's starting to shape up. So let's keep doing it, guys. If you're over here on YouTube, let's keep up what we're doing and let's have fun. If you're watching here on TikTok, well, it looks like you're also checking me out on YouTube. And I do appreciate you watching over me on my live streams in multiple places. You're back. It's great to have you. That's a lot of cheese, I feel like. A good amount of cheese. All right. Not the most cheese, but we can start making the quesadillas now. We also have another pan out there. Well, I was going to make some garlic cloves. Maybe. Let's just leave the garlic cloves in that over here, just for right now. Although I do want to just eat garlic cloves, so I do want to make those. So I think I'm going to do that. But, yeah, let's just do that. I mean, like, I want garlic. So I'm going to make some garlic cloves on the pan that's over here. Now, I don't need to cut them up or anything. No, I just want garlic cloves. Lots of them. They're fun to snack on too. I don't think I'm going to cut up any onion. That I don't need, so this is going to have to go away too. The air fryer just finished cooking the quail eggs again for another 2 minutes. I put it at 400 degrees, so we can go get the quail eggs now. I know it's exciting in the kitchen right now. We've got things that are cooking on the stove. We've got the quesadillas that are about to start up, but the quesadillas won't take that long. No, they won't take that long at all. Okay, so we've got all of the burners lit up and burning, and with the garlic, actually I need to get some butter on the garlic, just because it'll make the garlic better, in my opinion. Let's also get some garlic on this pan right here. It's a lot of butter. I put maybe too much butter to start, but that's going to be okay. We're going to make some quesadillas while we're also cooking some pasta on the side. The pastas are going to be done in about a minute, maybe 2. So I've got to take the pasta off soon. We also got to get the quail eggs out of the air fryer. Welcome to my live stream, no matter where you're watching me from. I'm in my kitchen, and you could be in your kitchen too. We could be hanging out together, cooking at the same time, or you could just be watching me cook. Whatever you want to do, I'm here to entertain you. If you want to be entertained by me, welcome to the live stream experience. And I look forward to seeing you in future live stream experiences if you decide to be a consistent viewer, because I live stream daily. That's right. You can watch me tomorrow too. I like to cook, I like to eat, and that's what I do in these live streams. So hopefully you're new and you're deciding to be a reoccurring viewer and making some friends. Both on TikTok and on YouTube, we got people that come back in the chat that are also fun and nice to talk to. We are using corn tortillas today, I think. The pasta is pretty much ready for its quail eggs, I think. But the quail eggs are going to be really like... Okay, almost. Okay. Pasta's almost done, but I gotta check how this one's doing. I should use a fork just in case. I don't want to burn myself. Sometimes I use my hands, but I actually don't like using my hands when I'm doing the live streaming. Plus, I don't want to encourage people to be using their hands. It seems like a dangerous practice when it comes to using pans in your hands. I know, right? Is that beans? No, it isn't, but thanks for asking. Who is that? Is that Dr. Doo-Doo? Dr. Doo-Doo. Thanks for being here. It is fun to do these live streams. I hope you guys are having fun watching me. And let's keep it PG. Let's have some fun, but let's be mindful there are other people in the room. And let's keep it to a minimum of, adulthood, I guess, in here. A minimum of adulthood. A minimum of it. We got to use this salt and pepper. Just garlic cloves. It's heating up over here. Just garlic cloves on butter. I'll probably put some oil in there. That'll make sense too. Actually, yeah, let's get some oil. Oh no, I forgot. I need to pay attention to what I'm actually doing. Okay. I need to pay attention to the other things, which we are making a quesadilla but I do want to put some oil in here. Yeah, that'll help. A little bit goes a long way. But we got the pasta basically done. The quesadilla. We need to get the other quesadilla on there too. We're gonna do the quesadillas are cooking at a low temperature, but they're still cooking. They're cooking. I'm trying to get them hot first, and then I'll put the cheese and I'll squish them together. I make quesadillas differently every once in a while. Sometimes I make them the same way. Sometimes I try to change things up. To keep myself entertained, I like to keep things fresh for me. And that requires me to, just change it up every now and then. Change it up, do it a little differently there, and do it a little differently here. You've watched me do this before, you know this is actually not the way I'd like to do it. No, I'm doing it differently. Because it's important to try things different ways every once in a while. Because you never know if you're going to find some better way to do it. Hopefully, I'm not setting you up for failure. You're not going to make yourself something you don't want to eat, but try something. Okay, this is now definitely done. So I'm going to shut off the rear burner, which has the pasta in it. We're going to take that pasta up. We're going to drain that pasta. We're going to bring that pasta back in just a second, but not quite yet. We're also going to add in olive oil into the pasta pot. Yeah. I mean, these are live streams. It's unscripted. It's just me hanging out with you. Just follow along if you can. I might be redundant at times. I'm not always listening to myself, so I don't know if I've said something 6 or 7 times. But I do actually know when I've said something 6 or 7 times. So there's something I do say a lot in these live streams. And you guessed it. Give a shout out to the moderators. That's right. I appreciate those moderators here on TikTok and here on YouTube. You feel free to follow me in those places. You can also follow me on Instagram. But let's talk about those moderators. Doing what they can do to make the live chat experience a lot of fun for me and for you and making it safe. I appreciate them and I appreciate you for appreciating them. The moderators over here on TikTok. The moderators over here on TikTok are Bobo Gizmo, Javier, Mikey Milwaukee, Joe, Grant, that goes by the name I only follow, Ben, and Juliet. Over here on YouTube, we got Brandon, Liz, and Gabby. I appreciate all the moderators in all the spaces. That's 9 moderators on 2 different platforms, or across 2 different platforms, and I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Let's continue cooking. Now, we're going to be using minced garlic. We've already put some olive oil in there. We're going to just scoop up the minced garlic, and we're going to throw the minced garlic in there. After throwing the minced garlic in there, I'm going to bring my attention back over to where I'm making myself some quesadillas. And I'm just going to flip these quesadillas over. These quesadillas are cooking on a very low temperature, but it is ready for me to actually put the cheese onto this quesadilla and then close the quesadilla with the other quesadilla that's already on the pan. Yep, we've made a lot of progress so far. So you're tuning in at the right time. If you're just tuning in right now, well, we're still making ourselves a little bit of a quesadilla here and there. After we're done making the quesadilla, we just focus more on making sure to put the quail eggs in with the pasta, because that's what's happening right now in this live stream. We're making quail eggs, pasta, and quesadillas. Yeah, in my live stream, quail egg pasta and quesadillas. We also have a chicken salad. In case the quail egg pasta does not turn out well, it's like an emergency. Also, it does actually feel like I'm using too much of this stuff if I use the chicken. Maybe I won't use the chicken. I don't know. Regardless, we're still making quesadillas, and that part is actually just starting up. So, we also have garlic cloves cooking right here. Just garlic cloves, because I want to eat garlic cloves tonight. Gotta make the stuff you want, right? If you want garlic, make yourself some garlic. No one's gonna hold it against you. Most people don't care what you eat. If you think someone cares what you eat, I guarantee you, they probably don't care. And by saying probably, I really don't know your situation, so I can only say so much. These live streams are fun for me to do with you. I hope you're having fun with me. Hannah Ray, thanks for being here, and thanks for sharing the live stream. I do see you and do appreciate the shares, and I do appreciate you guys being here and giving shout outs to the moderators as well. Danita, I do see you gave a shout out to the moderators. Chat, what's your favorite pasta? I do appreciate you guys asking questions and having crosstalk in the live stream experience. And that was Faye coming in and asking a question. The shoes are nice, right? Thanks, Smiley. These are nice shoes. They really are very comfortable. And at the end of the day, isn't that what we all want? Comfortable shoes. Comfortable, nice shoes on our feet. We are almost done with one quesadilla. A lot of time and energy goes into cooking. Actually, I'm putting in more time than I normally do. But still, we are making some quesadillas, some peeled garlic cloves, which actually, let's turn that up. We're going to cook those a little faster. We're going to cook this one a little faster too. I'm getting impatient because I'm getting hungry. I want to eat with you. Hopefully you want to eat with me. We can be eating together tonight no matter where you are in the world. I'm here to hang out with you on the interweb. That's right. I'm here on TikTok. I'm here on YouTube, live streaming to you from my house, in my kitchen. You can be cooking in your kitchen too. We can be cooking together. I do this daily, so you can always come back if you want to come back. It is fun to do. It is fun to be here. It is fun to be here with you. Thanks for taking the time to join in and be part of the live stream experience and allowing me to be on your tablet, your phone, maybe your TV screen or your desktop screen, or maybe just your laptop. You might be in the bathroom. You might be out in a walk. You might be somewhere. I'm on your screen, and I'm grateful to be on your screen. Honestly, I watch things on the internet too, so I know how it is. And I might just be that eye candy for you that you don't feel like interacting with because you just want to stare at me. And I'm totally cool with that because I also do the same thing on the internet where there's eye candy that I just stare and I don't interact in the live chat experience or interact with their content by liking or sharing anything or like commenting on it. I just look. And that's what's okay. It's okay to do that. I'm telling you, if you want to just do that, don't feel weird about it. It's nothing you should feel weird about. You don't need to push like. You don't need to feel obligated to push like. You don't need to feel obligated to like or follow me. You can just stare at me for a little while and then keep swiping. That's completely okay. I am completely fine with that. Thanks for the chilies. I do appreciate that. And thanks for the gifts. I do appreciate you coming in and giving me that. And garlic conflict indeed. It is fun to do these live streams, but once again, if I'm just that eye candy and you're feeling a little guilty, you want to give me a like or you want to give me a follow, you don't have to. You can just look at me and keep going. It's absolutely okay. I do the same thing on the internet all the time. I also don't always interact with the people that I'm watching. And if you want to interact, you can. Don't feel obligated to do so. I can just be the eye candy you want to watch right now. I am in a vest, and I do have some nice hair, as I've been told. I am here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me. But most importantly, I'm here to create a safe space for you to be able to hang out with other people too. So it's not just me. It's other people here. There's other people in the room. You can make some friends. We can all hang out together on a regular basis because I live stream daily. It is fun to do, and it's fun to have you here. Let me know how I'm doing. Ooh, nice. Look at that. It's looking good, right? So we got the peeled garlic actually cooking up. I'm just flipping it around. We've got that going quite nicely, actually. Those ones don't need to be on for much longer. We can turn that down to a 4. Yeah. It was at 8. I didn't even realize I was cooking it at such a high temperature. We are making some really nice, different looking quesadillas tonight. Now that's one. Oh right, we still got the pasta. We got to return that pasta into its area before it gets too cold. We also got to get the quail eggs out. But we've got a quesadilla being made over here as well. We've still got 2 quesadillas left. We already had the salad ready to go. We also didn't put any salt and pepper on the other one, did we? There is now, so it's all right. I do like to add salt and pepper on things as I'm going along for the most part. We've got the garlic cloves pretty much ready to be taken off, so this one can actually be not thought about as much. We have the olive oil and the minced garlic already thrown into there, which is a good sign, but we need the garlic salt, but the other garlic salt, not the one that's almost gone that I really should use all of before I start using this one again. But this one, and we're putting a lot of garlic salt in there, and some garlic powder. And after putting in the garlic powder, I really only have the quail eggs to try to figure out what to do with it. Now the quail eggs look like this. Now we're going to figure out what to do with the quail eggs in just a second, but I do want to get the quail eggs out and the air fryer tray back in. So we've got the quail eggs right here. Now we heated up these quail eggs to quite a hot temperature. We're going to slice these up, dice them up, but we also need to put some butter. That much butter? No, a little bit more. This much butter? This much butter. That much butter into where the pasta goes back in. We got to put the pasta back in there before it cools off too much. Yeah, this is the pasta right here. And we're going to do pasta and quail eggs tonight. There it goes. Come on, slip on in. You can get there. Nice. Pasta and quail eggs does sound nice to me. Yep. I don't know what you're eating tonight, but I'm gonna allow myself to use Parmesan tonight. Yep, Parmesan and quail eggs. That sounds right to me. Can't you blame a man? Can't you blame a man for wanting to just use Parmesan? There's still some Parmesan left in the refrigerator, but it's just like the bad Parmesan. It's the Parmesan that we know is like really bad for us, but yet we still use it because it's so delicious, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me. I'm almost done cooking and I'll be eating soon, so you can eat with me if you want to eat with me. You can also just watch me eat if you want to watch me eat. If you want to order yourself food and get yourself some food so you can eat with me, now's the time to go and do that. If you're finishing up your cooking in your kitchen, I'm finishing up my cooking too. I only have one more quesadilla to make after this quesadilla, and it looks like we're just going to cut up some quail eggs and throw it into the pasta. So the pasta and the garlic cloves are pretty much good to go. We're pretty much done with that stuff. We just need to make sure that we got this done, and then we have our salad done, but we're not going to rip up the chicken anymore for the salad. No, it just seems like an overkill. If the pasta really ends up being bad, I will eat the chicken too. But we could save the chicken for another night. And that makes me happy. Hopefully it makes you happy too. It's less wasteful. Well, it's less of me eating too much. Sometimes I make too much in these live streams, and honestly, that doesn't help anybody. Well, it helps somebody, but it doesn't help me. But it helps the people that make money from the food that I buy. But it doesn't help me, but it helps them. But why do I have to help them? You know what? It's not important. Regardless, we're almost done with another quesadilla. It looks like we're about ready. No, we're not ready. Oh wait, I need to also stir this. Now that could be bad. Whatever. Okay, so I need to turn that back on, I think. Okay, perfect. And then we put this here, because there's butter in here that needs to melt into it. And I don't know if the butter is actually melted into it yet. No, that's pretty perfect. Okay, so we've got that done. That one's done. Now it's time to put the cheese on top of this one right here. That sounds perfect. And we'll close up this quesadilla now. This quesadilla gets to be closed. Okay. And now that's sealing up. We'll let that burn a little bit, get nice and crispy. We're making a crispy quesadilla tonight. And one more after this. We've got the pasta pretty much ready to go. We have the garlic cloves absolutely done. I completely forgot about them. They're a little burned now, and that's okay. It does happen when you forget about things on the stove. I'm almost done cooking, but I got my garlic cloves done. The garlic cloves are now done. We've got the pasta done. We got one more of those to make, and we have the quail eggs ready to cut up. The quail eggs are going into the pasta. We're going to take one quail egg first, and we're going to see what's happening with it. I put it in the air fryer for like hundreds of degrees. Do I want to do this? Well, I could use the yolk from the quail eggs. I could turn the heat back up on the pasta and squish out the egg yolk. No, it doesn't work. No, it does work. So that can go in there, but then do I want to, I don't know, do I want to do that? Well, what's the whole purpose of me putting it in the air fryer for? I don't feel like, I don't feel like this is a bad idea, actually. I feel like this is the best idea. I'm just using the egg yolk from the quail eggs, and then this part of the quail egg, I guess I'm wasting it. I got an idea. Where'd my dish go? I mean, I'm also playing. You're watching me play in the kitchen. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time watching me. We're going to get the garlic cloves out of this pan. Okay, and then we're going to continue to cook, actually, for a little longer because I got an idea. I don't really want to waste the quail eggs, but I just want to use the yolk of the quail eggs in the pasta. And stirring in that yolk. And then kind of like throwing aside the other pieces. Oh, I'm also making a quesadilla at the same time. Look at me doing two things at once, and you're watching me do two things at once. If you're watching me on YouTube, you can see less of what's going on over here. If you're watching me on TikTok, you could actually, if you're watching me on YouTube, you can actually see a lot more about what's going on. If you're watching me on TikTok, you kind of see the edge of the corner. It's just the way it's framed for it. For right now. You had pizza? No, that sounds delicious too. Right now what we're doing is we're cutting open each of these quail eggs and we're pushing out the egg yolk and we're just putting it into the pasta. But it's actually kind of hard to do. Yeah, it doesn't really want to come out. But I think it makes more sense. Honestly, I feel like this is going to taste better. We're also still making that quesadilla. We got one more quesadilla to make. Let's see how fast it takes me to get the rest of... Oh, wow, that cheese is just like loosely on it. It needs to burn in. Come on, cheese. You got to cook. If I just push... Can I just push the egg yolk out? Yeah, that works better. Cutting it isn't working for me, so I'm just going to push the egg yolk out. And we're adding quail egg yolk into the pasta. And the quail egg yolk is actually in different textures because it was cooked at such a high temperature. So I guess it's best I did do that. I'm not sure if that's actually good or bad. It's going to be found out in the future, though. We're going to definitely figure that out together. And I'm still pushing out each of the quail eggs one at a time into the pasta. We'll stir up the pasta, we'll make the last quesadilla, and then we're going to start eating in just a second. But we're also experimenting with the quail eggs in the pasta. I've never done this before. No, but it does sound fun, actually. I think this is going to work in my favor. I don't know if you've done this before, but if you have, you can let me know if it worked out for you. I'm hoping it works out for me. Especially since you're going to be watching me deal with it anyways. Now look at all that egg yolk. Are we talking about Soup Plantation? I miss Soup Plantation. Should come back. We'll need it back one day. And when we need it back, it won't be here. But we'll need it one day. So hopefully it comes back soon. So that we have it when we need it that one day. And we're almost done. Yeah, we're making the progress we need to make this happen, in my opinion. It isn't done yet, but it is almost done. We're cooking up a little bit of a storm. We're mainly experimenting with quail eggs and pasta over on that burner. And now that we've done that, I think the second quesadilla is now done and ready to be taken off of the stove. Let's find out together. As we've been finding out so far, it's not ready. Huh. Wait, did I shut it off? Oh, I put it on really low. That's why. Well, it just wasn't able to get hot enough. We are still almost done, though. We're almost done cooking. We've only finished one quesadilla, but we only have 3 quesadillas that we're cooking tonight. This is the quail eggs that have the egg yolk pushed out of them. We're mixing them up in the garlic residue that's in this. It'll be best that way. And we'll also have these as something we could eat too. I don't know if they're going to be good, but we're going to find out together. We're just trying something. Now, it's It usually works in my favor when I try something and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing to make it happen, because I don't know the recipe, even if I end up liking it. So now the quail eggs are mixed with the pasta, or the quail egg yolk, the center of the quail eggs, whatever that stuff is, egg yolk, but quail egg yolk is now mixed with this pasta, and it tastes like, or it smells like egg, which is okay and expected. I shouldn't be surprised. But I am still surprised. I know this live stream is fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. It's reality TV at its best. I don't edit these things afterwards either, but I do upload them just as they are. From start to finish, you can watch my live stream unedited, just me in real life doing my thing. It's unedited reality TV at its best, in my opinion. It's my life, and you're available to watch my life now, and I'm available to be someone that's watched in your life, as in you can watch me in your life, because I can't watch you. I don't know who you are, but you can watch me as often as you want. It is fun to do these live stream experiences, and I do live stream daily, and you can also rewatch any of my live streams on YouTube at your convenience. Over here on TikTok, you can't rewatch them over here. You can rewatch some of them on Instagram, but you can't rewatch any of them over here on TikTok. But you can also follow me on Instagram. I post on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok on a regular basis, and I do hope you decide to be a follower and that you decide to follow me if you just stumbled across my live stream right now. The algorithm brought you here, and the algorithm does know how to entertain you, so give them a bit of an opportunity right there. They're popping over there. All right, so we're basically done with that one, I think. I'm going to actually move this camera just a little bit more, because you really can't see what's going on over on the other secondary stove, but now I have to stand very differently in order for you to... I guess not that far. Now that's popping over there, so we're going to turn that down to a low, but we'll let it pop still. I mean, I just don't want to get hit. But it is popping. But that's basically good to go. I wonder why it's popping. I've never experienced that before. Oh, right, we also need to shut off the back burner. The pasta's done. Shoot, I left it on for a second. Hopefully it didn't burn the pasta. Looks like the pasta is still in good shape. We're going to add a little more salt and pepper to that pasta. It's a lot, but it goes a long way. What's that? You want me to use lemon pepper? Well, if you do say, but I'll use lemon pepper down here. And over here. And over here. Okay, so we've used lemon pepper just in the places we need it, not in all the places we want it. It's not in the salad. Ah, it burned. So close. It still counts. We still got one more to make. And then we're eating together. That's right, you could be eating with me in no time. We could be eating together. We could be eating separately. It is fun to do the eating together thing, but for the most part, I'm ready to go, so I'm going to start serving most of my plate. I have one burnt quesadilla. We need to get a little more butter on this one. I have one burnt quesadilla and some pasta. We're going to turn these cameras around in a second. You'll be able to eat with me, and I'll be able to eat with you. We can have some eating going on tonight. Ain't that just the best? Yeah, that's right. This is kind of flimsy. That was weird. Oh, wow. Oh, I do have it on a pretty high temperature now that I think about it. Okay, so perfect. Okay, let's put the cheese on this side. Yeah, we can finish this one now, I think. And then the leftover cheese, maybe we'll just use that for the pasta. I don't really feel like making another quesadilla. I've already said I'm going to limit myself in quesadillas tonight, and I probably should. That's what Jesus would want me to do. I believe. And it's what I believe at the end of the day. How Jesus plays into it? I don't know. But he played into it. And now we've got that next quesadilla almost done. The pasta's done once again. We're going to let that cook for a second. Let's get the pasta on the plate. Garlic cloves over here. Garlic clove over here. And pasta is now coming up and finding its way onto this plate. This spoon really sucks. It's just such a small spoon to scoop with. that I'm just getting very few of the pastas all assembled and carried out of the pan. The pot. It's not a pan, it's a pot. Yeah, just very slowly. Seems ineffective. But I'm still using it because it's convenient. And it looks like the... this might be burning. It might be. And it is. And that's okay. We're going to take that off in a second. That burned right under me. I was paying attention too, and it still burned. Couldn't believe it. But then again, I am using this ineffective spoon, which I'm not going to blame the spoon. It's not the spoon's fault. I'm the one that's using the spoon, but I did take longer scooping the pasta than I needed to, and I'm still not paying attention to that quesadilla, even though I've already brought that to my attention. But I got to take this quesadilla off, definitely. Man, I really hate how like this pan really just like wants to move all over the place. It's very dangerous. There we go. So that's 3 quesadillas and quail egg pasta. Hold on. Now that makes more sense. All right. So now it's 3 quesadillas and quail egg pasta. You see the quail eggs that are on top of it. We're also going to probably just use the cheese that I've already shredded. Or maybe I can go into... All right. Shut that off. It's smoking hot. You see that? We're going to turn on that air thing. You know, get the air going. Yeah, it's wise that way. All right, so I'm going to reset up these cameras, so bear with me. If you want to eat with me, I'll be eating in the next half of this live stream. I've been live streaming with you for quite a while. You've been live streaming with me and in the room. We appreciate you being here. And if you do feel like eating with me, now's the time. Go get your food. And I'm going to just set myself up on the other side of the table, and we can eat together. Wow, I missed the decision to make quail egg pasta. Sarah, you did. You joined super late. Hi. Hi, indeed. Hello, hello. Welcome to my live stream experience. I'm going to be moving some things real quick. We're also going to throw some things away. That's going to make things easier for me at the end of the day. When I'm done live streaming, I won't need to clean up a whole bunch of stuff. No, well, I'll still have to clean up some things. But we do got to move these cameras real quick. It's not going to take too long to clean up my area where I've been cooking with you. It is fun to cook here, and I do hope you've enjoyed watching me cook. I look forward to eating with you now. We've got the food nice and hot, so we're trying to do this nice and fast. At the same time, it's important to also get the air to be not as smoky in the house. No, no one wants that. No, nobody wants that. You think someone does, but I guarantee you nobody wants it. Nobody wants it like that. Nope. Not here, at least. Well, maybe somewhere else. Just not in this immediate location, at this moment in time, in this space. Somewhere else, though. I don't know everything in the world, and I don't know everywhere either. Okay, this one's done too. And we got to get the pasta, the salad over with the food as well. We don't have to use a knife anymore because, it's just pasta. No reason to use a knife with pasta. Put that stuff in the sink. This can go in the sink. I just watched that not too long ago. You watched me watch that already in this live stream. Look, I had to use it again. Ain't that just the best? And it actually kind of feels really repetitive when you wash things and it ends up back in the sink anyways. You know? But then again, you have to wash it to use it again, so it's not like weird. And we're gonna open up a door really quick too. And now I got to move this camera, so just move with me just real quickly. I'm just gonna move over here first, so I move all the cables at once. got this going. I have to move a couple more things because of how I decided to film myself, doing some stuff in the kitchen earlier. If you were watching earlier, you know that I was actually also washing dishes earlier, and I originally framed the shot for that, so I had to move that too. But we are still getting ready to eat in just a second. Just have to move a couple more things and make sure that there's power supplied to everything. That's always annoying. Look, see, I'm giving myself some power. I don't really like how that looks, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, we're gonna make it work. So if I sit right here, you're gonna be sitting with me too. Ain't that just the best? I know, right? The internet. It is so much fun to eat with me, right? I do hope you're getting ready to eat your dinner. I'm gonna get ready to make my dinner soon. It'll be right here. And we'll be able to eat dinner together in just a second. If that's something you really want to do with me tonight, I'm giving that to you as an option. If you, just want to watch me do other things, you can watch the other videos I make. They're just as entertaining, to a degree. But this is me live, so if you do want to interact with me while I'm also live on the internet, well, you just have to watch it. But let's have some fun. I'm going to get some water, and I'm going to get the food that I've already cooked myself. This is the cheese that I have. This is the pasta. This is the salad. Just making sure you can see everything. So, salad over here. Cheese over here. See? You can see it. Yeah, I know, right? And a vacuum. And I gotta fill this up with water. Just filling up my water. I'll come over there and we can eat dinner together in just a second. I think I also grabbed the blue cheese. I think I want the blue cheese tonight. Yep, I'm gonna do blue cheese. I don't always do blue cheese, but tonight's gonna be a blue cheese night. I can feel it. Yeah, blue cheese. We got the cheese I probably shouldn't use for the salad, but we'll put a little blue cheese on the salad. And that'll make the salad extra tasty. Did we put salt and peppers in the salad? I don't recollect, so let's just put more salt and pepper in there anyways. But we'll use the salt and pepper blend. It's this one. Now that's good. We've got pretty much the aired. Sorry about that. Shutting some things, making sure that the house aired out. But now we're ready to eat dinner together. If you want to eat dinner with me, I'm here to eat dinner with you. I could have this be right in front of me and be doing a regular type of angle live stream, but I like to spice my angles up and just do things a little differently every once in a while. You probably noticed by now, hopefully. Whether I've noticed or not, it's all just fun and games in these live streams. If you're having fun, I do encourage you to let me know how the experience is for you. If you aren't having fun, well, there's not much I can do for you. You might want to just keep scrolling. But if you are having fun, let me know how you're doing with it and let me know what I'm doing right, and I can continue to do those things. If you don't like the live stream though, it's just one of those things that you just gotta keep scrolling. But I would appreciate you to stay if you do decide to stay. It is fun to do the live streams on TikTok and on YouTube to let me know how I'm doing, but also feel free to make a friend. We do have people that come back on a regular basis in the live stream experience. The stove is on. The stove is on? You know what? Kitchen safety is important. So, the stove was on. Did I shut it off? I'll check. Thanks for asking on YouTube. It is actually important to check. I am not against checking because it's kitchen safety at its best. And it's on. And now it's off. And that was well said. All right. Good job, YouTube. Thank you for looking out for me. I do appreciate that. It definitely was on. One of the burners definitely was on, and I walked away. So I do appreciate you paying attention to me. These live streams are not just you hanging out with me, but you also looking after me. So I appreciate that. Few indeed. That could have been catastrophic. Yes, it could have. And it was wasteful of gas. And I am very proud that you asked, and that I did just decide to go and check. Even though part of me was like, oh, they're just messing with me. But then again, at the same time, it's always not a bad thing to go and check. No, not bad at all. LOL, I was wondering whose comments he was reading. It was a YouTube comment. Thanks for being here. Haley, Ben, indeed. Your dad, thanks for sharing the live stream. Ben, are you near aided or so far sighted? I don't know. Michaela, thanks for asking, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. You guys get it? Yes, they get it. Chat, I'm going to head out in a sec. I got to go to the meeting. Oh, you go to your meeting, Danita. Take care of yourself and have a good night. We are eating, though. If you want to eat with me, the eating is beginning in just a second. This is quail egg pasta. I used quail eggs by pushing out the egg yolk into the pasta. I also have a cheese, white vinegar, a white cheddar vintage, not vinegar, a white cheddar vintage aged block of cheddar, white cheddar. Yeah, I got it down. Now that's a whole bunch of cheese, right? I guess we're not using any Parmesan tonight. I did want to use Parmesan, but we're going to use this instead on the salad, though, not on the pasta. What's on the plate tonight? We've got some quail egg pasta, 3 quesadillas, and some garlic cloves, along with a little bit of a salad. The salad has some tomato and some diced up and sliced up spinach. I'm a big spinach fan. Now this is blue cheese. It's chunky blue cheese, so I got to be real careful with it. A lot of it can come out real fast. And that was the perfect amount. Really was. If I do say so myself, my pouring abilities are getting better. But then again, when I do self-compliments, they don't mean nearly as much as when other people tell me it. Miranda, thanks for jumping in. Hello to you as well. Why do I wear glasses? Far away or nearsighted? I need to read things that are far away. Does that make me nearsighted or farsighted? I know it's like reversed from what I think you should say. Oh, you found a place.
It was open, yeah.
Nice. Looks like you've accomplished it then.
Yes, sir. What'd you make? It smells good.
Oh, I made 3 quesadillas and quail egg pasta.
Nice. What? How'd that quail egg pasta turn out?
I haven't tasted it yet, but I'm assuming it will taste like quail egg.
Can you taste the difference between normal egg?
No.
Oh, alright.
I really can't taste the difference. Can you taste the difference? Oh, so I'm nearsighted, Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I guess so. It is self-love, isn't it? I'm loving the contrast in this outfit. Oh, thanks, Kay. I do appreciate it. My roommate just came back. Those of you that heard him come in, he came in and he, was able to get his laundry done. So he's here now, and he did also say that it smells delicious. So we know that the food smells good. Now I'm eating dinner at my house. You could be eating dinner with me, whether you're watching me on TikTok or YouTube. Share the live stream with somebody that you know would like to eat dinner with someone tonight. If you know someone's eating dinner by themselves, they could be eating dinner with me, and they can be interacting with me in the chat, just like all of you wonderful people. We can have more people in the room, and we can have a lot more fun together if we decide to share this live stream with more people as well. A roomy shout out from S. That's a very nice thing. He can't hear you. He already went to his woo. Quail egg is the best. Quail egg pasta might be a lot of fun. I'm eating my salad for just a little longer, but the salad has blue cheese and is spinach and tomato. My hair is just not agreeing with me today. It's getting long. And it's starting to get in my eyes sometimes. It throws me off. I don't like it getting in my eyes. I do like it when it's long sometimes, if it stays up. But we're here together right now, eating dinner, not worrying about what we look like. No, don't worry about that. I do hope you're enjoying your day. If you're not enjoying your day, then I hope this live stream helps you get through the rest of the day. With me watching, or with you watching me eat some quail egg pasta. If you've never had quail egg pasta before, neither have I. Is this the recipe? I don't know. There's a high probability that someone has a recipe that's similar to what I just did. Well, what I did was I just pushed all the yolk out of all the quail eggs into the pasta. And, you know, that's that. That's just what's happened. It's just mixed with quail eggs. You're worried about a lot of things right now, Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman? Oh, don't let them get you down. I'm very busy. I've been very busy making roast of mac and cheese. Makes sense. Like getting these dang dishes done. I had to mute you. That's a curse word, Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I'm definitely feeling funny. The dang dishes done, bro. Yeah, Kay, I hear you. Chad, digital salesman, great to have you jump in, and it's nice to see you coming back and liking the live stream. I do appreciate you coming in and being such a supporter. Everyone give him a shout out. Chad, digital salesman's here all the time. I do appreciate him, and I appreciate you for appreciating him. Sarah, no, Benjamin, I do not, but someone else might. I know what you're referring to. You can't say the D word, question mark, Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I used to get in trouble for saying that word when I was saying it when I was a kid, so I'm not going to be saying it, but it's dang here. But you could say whatever you want. Great dinner tonight. Yeah, it really is a good dinner tonight. Quesadillas are yummy. Let's eat one of the quesadillas. I burned it, but they're still yummy. This could also be a date, just like a couple days ago. Yeah, if you want it to be. Quail egg pasta recipes. Hard for me to say. I don't know what I did. I threw in a whole bunch of stuff. You can rewatch it and you can take notes if you really want. I should rewatch it and then write down the recipe in the description. But I don't think I took any measurements, so it might be hard. I'm almost 100% positive I took no measurements. Thanks, Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Trying to be as wholesome as possible, I guess. Crunchy indeed. Rick Nez, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate you being here and part of the live stream experience on TikTok. Thanks for the follow. If you're watching here on YouTube, well, I'm live in both places, TikTok and YouTube. I try to keep people in the loop. Do feel free to engage, and if you're saying things in the chat over here on YouTube, it's harder for me to interact on the YouTube chat. It just fades away once you say something. If you're over here on TikTok, it's built for me to engage with you a lot more, so it's easier for me to actually respond to everything. I will not be eating quail eggs, but yes, Benjamin, post the recipe. Sarah, you should try some quail eggs. I think you'd enjoy it. Oh, Gabby, welcome to the live stream. You're on TikTok. Nice to see you back. Sam, thanks for the likes. Dang indeed, Benjamin. Yeah, what's the F for, Sarah? It's fun to eat. Maybe you're having fun eating with me too. Love Soap, thanks for sharing the live stream. I do appreciate you. Thanks for coming in and sharing this live stream. We're hopefully eating together too. Whoever's eating with me right now, let me know what you're eating. I'm eating my salad with some tomato and some blue cheese, and also my quail egg pasta that has some cheese on top of that as well, along with some quesadillas. That's what I'm eating over here. What are you eating where you are? Or maybe you're not eating dinner right now because it's 8:02. Oh, it's 8:03. Sarah, you think you need to go to just an ethnic restaurant maybe? Any other, an American store isn't going to have it. Like if you went to the Armenian store, you'd probably be able to find it. If you went to like one of those Asian stores, you'd be able to find it. You know, not the mainstream Ralphs and whatnot. To get duck eggs. Ooh, that does sound delicious, S. It sounds real good. So the salad is spinach and tomato and blue cheese if you're just tuning in. And the main course is quesadillas, pasta quail egg. I'm sorry, quail egg pasta. Pasta quail egg. That's not what it's called. Or maybe, you know, I've never made this before, and it is actually pretty tasty. But quail eggs and real eggs basically taste the same, so. It might be a local thing, maybe not. Am I right? Hello, oh, I forgot your real name, but Blue Star, Light Blue Star, Emoji, Light Blue Star, Blue Star? Was it like did it start with an A? Oh, but Alea Ribbon Person's here. Hello to you as well. Stephanie, right. Stephanie, I'm trying to get it down. All right. You come back on a regular basis, so you deserve it. I appreciate you being here, and it did moderate you when you said it's Stephanie, so it's not going to show that it's Stephanie. I've never buy the real groceries except if I'm making something specific. It's okay? Okay, good. You forgive me. Stephanie, it's great having you back. Thanks for coming back into the live stream experience. Welcome, Ronnie. Thanks for the likes, Stephanie. Thanks for the likes, Lucifer Helper. Look, guys, we're all coming together. We've gotten up to 17,000 likes. The live stream experience wouldn't be as much fun without you, so I do appreciate you guys being here and interacting. The quesadillas are really good. I mean, when you cook anything live, it also just tastes a little bit better because you cooked it when you were live, but yeah. What are we eating? Quesadillas, quail pasta, and spinach and tomato salad. We also have garlic cloves, which are delicious. Which would be good mixed with the pasta, actually. Yeah, you know, I'm having fun eating. I hope you're having fun eating too. I've got more cheese to add on to things, so just gonna throw some cheese onto that. But I'm eating here on TikTok and on YouTube in my live stream on both of those platforms at the same time, but the interaction is different on both of the platforms, being as they have different live stream experiences with their live chat experience. So do feel free to make a friend, but be mindful and be nice to each other and have some fun. What's for dessert? Crap. I guess Oreos? I don't really want to eat Oreos again. Yeah, Oreos. I do want to eat Oreos again. Or a Glow Pop. No. We'll figure it out together later. But on TikTok. If you're watching here on YouTube, as soon as I'm done eating, I'm going to end this live stream. But I will be back tomorrow for you to watch my daily live stream here on YouTube. I'll continue to live stream on TikTok, so you can keep watching the live stream over there, but you can rewatch this live stream whenever you want here on YouTube at your convenience, hanging out in my kitchen on a Tuesday night. I know. Who would have thought? I do like Oreos, Haley. I really do. You have math homework due at midnight? You haven't started it yet? I don't know what to tell you. Like, Sarah, you know you have to do it, so. You're making decisions on your own, girl. But if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. But think about it, you want to do it, right? Aren't you in a different time zone? Don't you have less time? Don't you have like 2 hours, Sarah, before midnight? It is 10 p.m. All right, so maybe what you should do, Sarah, is wait like 5 minutes and then start it. But wait 5 minutes and then start it. Oh, also get yourself something to eat. And if that takes longer than 5 minutes, then so be it. But you got to give your 5 minutes after you get something to eat. Like, go get yourself some snacks. Sit down and give yourself 5 minutes to eat that snack and then start it. Oh, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, you start it right now. Yeah. Or you could watch Labyrinth first with Jennifer Connelly. And David Bowie. And then after you're done watching that, then you can take care of it. You have a break. Oh, that's nice. I'm the background. Exactly where I want to be. That means I'm in the room. Okay. Look at that. We've gotten down to this much food. I do hope you've been having fun here on YouTube and here on TikTok. The live stream experience on both of the platforms is coming to an end, but I will continue to live stream on TikTok. But we are still having some fun finishing up our eating and dinner and time together. I know, right? These live streams are a lot of fun for me to do. And I do hope that it's finding some way into your life and making it a lot easier for you to do with whatever you're dealing with. Whether it's something bad or good, if you decide to be an observer, if you decide to be an engager, it doesn't really matter. I'm here to entertain you to a degree. Maybe this live stream is exactly what you needed. Maybe it wasn't what you needed at all. If this wasn't the type of content for you, that's okay. Not everything is made for you. Also, if you have an opinion and you know me really well and you want to let me know that you don't really like these, don't tell me that. Because I don't care. But you can tell me if you really want to. But I've already now told you, I don't care. I'm still doing these things for fun for me and for fun for those of the people that are in the world that can find at least some amusement out of this. And since there's so much content on the internet, to say that no one's going to find amusement of this is a bit narrow-minded. There's going to be someone that's definitely going to find this very entertaining. And maybe it won't be the masses. Maybe it will be the masses. Doesn't really matter how many people are being entertained by it. As long as some people are being entertained and they can forget about their worries of today, then that means that I've done something good out there in the world. And I'd like to make content that encourages, uplifts, and inspires people more than content that informs people on things that maybe discourage them. I don't know. I just don't like saying things that are incredibly controversial. I make your night easier for you, Mojo Lover. I do appreciate hearing that. Thanks for saying it over there on TikTok. And thanks for saying you look forward to these lives every day, Lucifer's Helper, over there on TikTok. I do appreciate it. Sarah, thank you for providing us with entertainment, Benjamin James. I do appreciate that. It is nice to see that all in caps. Benjamin says, F to the haters? Yeah, basically. If you don't like this live stream, it's not for you. Keep scrolling. Don't act like it needs to be for you. If you want to tell me how I can make better content, I basically do know that. This is a reality live stream of me. So this is still what this is. And this is still a lot of fun to do, so I'm still doing it. And if you want to be a critical person on it, you know me really well. You don't know me that well if you're taking the time to verbalize how you feel about this without understanding that it's just for fun. So why not, right? Dang to the haters, indeed. The live streams are a good escape from reality. Michaela, Dr. Kun, Medicine Woman, great to hear that. Everyone I see this man on my screen, Oh, that's nice, Anita. That is nice. Not dang indeed. Darn. Annette, so real indeed. Ice Slasher, I'm not Indian. I am Armenian. Thanks for asking. And thanks for being here. I got distracted. I'm still eating. Michaela, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. Yeah, I would say it outside of the live streams. I cuss in real life. I just try not to cuss on these videos. What if my grandma watches? You don't have what, Lazy Peds? It's nice to have you here, Lazy Peds. I do try to interact with the chat over here on YouTube. It just doesn't work very well. But if you want to say it again, it just fades away. It just doesn't let me read it. Benjamin has cussed on live before, though. I definitely have, and I try not to. What are we eating? Quesadillas and quail egg pasta. Largely Prods, thanks for saying you love my live streams. I love having you here. Thanks for joining me. You watch it every night? It's great. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a live streamer. And thanks for being here for the live streams. Feel free to rewatch them whenever you want to, but I'm sure you already know that because you already watch me. And you know I say that hundreds of times over. Gotta keep it clean for the Grammy. S, you're absolutely right. It's also just good practice. The quail egg pasta is actually really good. No potty mouths here. None. Lucifer's Helper, thanks for liking the live stream. Cucumber Heart, great to have you back. Thanks for liking the live stream as well. I see you're liking the live stream. Thank you for tapping that screen. Everybody, thanks for tapping the screen and sharing the live stream, no matter where you are on TikTok. I do appreciate you guys being here. If you're watching me here on YouTube, also appreciate you too. Appreciate the likes. I appreciate the shares, and I appreciate people just being part of the live stream experience, interacting in the chat. Let's have some more fun, but let's also give a shout out to the moderators here on YouTube. It's Brandon, Liz, and Gabby. And here on TikTok, let's give a shout out to the moderators, which are Bobo Gizmo, Javier, Mikey Milwaukee, Joe, Grant, that goes by the name I only follow, Ben, and Juliet. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Thanks for being here, guys, on TikTok and on YouTube. I love eating. I love having you here while I'm eating. I might not know you very well, but it just does feel like, you know, it's right for you to be with me right now. I don't know who you are, though, but I don't know if you're real or if you're a robot. Because, you know, there's so many robots out there. You know, interacting with bots does happen. I probably have a good amount of followers that are bots. Maybe I don't. That's how I felt on Instagram for a while, and then I went through and tried, like, purged. You know, I followed and followed me, and that was like 3 years ago. Yeah, bots suck. Thanks, Lizzie, for giving a shout out to the mods. She would be happy to see so many ladies flirting with with her grandson. That's a good point, S. Michaela, I really hope you're not a bot. Oh, you like the message that a bot gave, Sarah? You might be a bot. Don't purge me, Ben. I'm real. Lizzie, I hope you're real too. But it did mute you. Can I ask the chat an extremely random question? Do I look younger than my actual age, 25? Question mark. That's from Michaela, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. Yeah, you can ask that question if you want. You kind of already asked it. But then people have to go to your account. Do you want people to do that? Thanks for saying you love my outfit, Elliot. If you're asking for it, people can go and then people can tell you. You've not asked before? That's all right. You can ask now. You're asking right now, though, right? That's what I'm saying. You look your age as 25 is young. 25 actually is young. Looking 25 is a good thing. A lot of girls, in my opinion, actually still look like they're... A lot of girls still look like they're in their 20s when they're not in their 20s. And that's also what they want to hear. No, it's true though. Yeah, there's this thing with, and this is a real thing. There's this thing with like Asian women too, where sometimes you just can't figure it out. Like they could be like 40 and sometimes they look like they're 22, 23. And you could just look at stuff on the internet that confirms that it happens a lot, actually. It's really interesting. They like keep their baby skin or something. I'm not sure how it works. Regardless, it's something you can visually see. Pick up on social cues. What social cues? Asian women know how to keep their skin pristine. Yeah, I really don't understand that, S. Like I feel like it's genetics, right? It has to be. Or like sometimes it feels like black people don't age at all. No, like, have you seen some, like, Eddie Murphy looks amazing for his age. He doesn't look like he's at all over 40. I mean, you know, he's well over 50. Good skin and diet? Yeah, that works. The pasta is really good. And the quail egg in it actually is turning out to be delicious. It's a very unexpected thing. Hey, indeed, Malaya. Was it annoying of me to ask the question? It muted you, Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, with that comment. And no, it was not annoying. You ask whatever questions you want. This is a safe space for us to be able to all hang out. No question is stupid, except for stupid questions. But that wasn't one of those stupid questions. Thanks for saying the eggs look good, or the pasta looks good with the quail eggs mixed inside of it. Elliot, thanks for following me. It's nice to have you here. Rox, thanks for calling me kind of fine. You're kind of nice. Thank you. Bonjour indeed. Thanks for being here on YouTube. I saw that comment. Cheyenne, thanks for joining in and being part of the live stream experience. I hope I said your name right. It could be something else. Mary, I think you're finding something real funny, which is good. That means people are laughing and enjoying themselves. I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to see it. I do appreciate people coming in or being part of the live stream experience here on TikTok and on YouTube. The YouTube live stream will be ending pretty soon. Thanks for pronouncing it correctly. Yeah, you're welcome. Michaela, Dr. Quinn, maybe she was attempting a compliment, unless she knows you don't like that. Oh, Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, if you were expecting a compliment from me, it's really rare for me to actually compliment. So there won't be me complimenting so much of what people look like in these live streams, because I have to draw some sort of like imaginary line to make sure not to cross some line. So I'm not going to, I guess the way to say it is, wait, no, not me, Benjamin. Us, other people? I wasn't talking about Michaela's friend. Stop, no, Ben? Okay. Not you, Ben, LOL? Not me, what? I just don't want to make, I don't want to be, I was not fishing for compliments. Oh, Michaela, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. All right, so you weren't fishing for compliments. That's good. But at the same time, what was I talking about? Oh, right, I was talking about what I thought was you fishing for compliments. And you weren't fishing for compliments from me. I was talking about her friend. What's her friend, Sarah? Are you talking about someone else that's in the chat? I am generally confused. You just had an unhealthy amount of trust of the people in this chat. I don't think you did, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. We're all still here for each other. S, he's so lost. I would agree. I am pretty lost in what we're talking about now. Her friend said she looked younger, so I was saying maybe her friend was trying to compliment her. Oh, okay, that does make more sense. Yes, that does. You were telling a story on how your friend made fun of. Okay, God, I got it. I'm caught up. This is definitely my safe space too, Mojo Lover 69. Glad we're on the same page. It's their safe space as well. Sarah and Michaela, Dr. Good Medicine Woman. I hope you guys still feel safe here. The miscommunication. Michaela, you can fish for compliments. I fish for compliments all the time. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I know you're saying you would never fish for compliments, but as a fellow human being, I'm going to tell you and give you some advice. Fish for compliments every once in a while. It's not that bad of a thing. It's pretty fun, actually. It's fun to fish for compliments. I do it all the time. Look, I'm doing it right now. Look at this eye candy, guys. I'm here to entertain you. If you want to be entertained by me, if you just want to look at me, you can look at me. If you don't want to look at me and you want to keep swiping, you can keep swiping, but I'm still going to be here for you to look at whenever you want to look at. If you do like my vest and you do like my style, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how I look. I do appreciate people coming in and being part of the live stream experience. It is fun to be the eye candy for you, so do feel free to take a screenshot and also watch my other videos, maybe download the videos, maybe make a video of my videos. I don't know. Regardless, you do what you want. It's me fishing for compliments here, and I think it's completely appropriate, Michaela, to do that. This is what it looks like when I'm fishing for compliments in my live stream, and I was doing it, and I'm doing it right now still. Nice eyebrows. Thanks for giving me a compliment on my eyebrows. Thank you for giving me that compliment. That's exactly what I was fishing for. Thanks for that, Marxediter, quotation troll. I don't know how to say your name, but I hope I said Marx. Let's just call you Marx. Great to have you, Marx. Thanks for complimenting my eyebrows. But Ben, you'll get them either way, at least on TikTok. S, you're absolutely right. I will get the compliments either way. Candy-like indeed. Look at this candy. It is eye candy for you to be able to watch. I watch eye candy too. You can be watching eye candy as me. Let's all give him over-exaggerated comments about his appearance, everyone. Thanks, Michaela. You lead that movement. Oh, my smile is just okay. It's pretty good, honestly. I'm so excited to eat the mac and cheese you make. Oh, Mojo, your mac and cheese. I'm excited for you too. I really am. Ecstatic. Oliver, thanks for liking the live stream. Thanks for being here. It is nice to have you in the room with all of us lovely people. I do hope people give a shout out to everybody else that's here. Your sense of humor is somewhat amusing. That's good, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. If it wasn't amusing, then I would question why you're here. But I also, at the same time, you must find me to be funny. Come on, Michaela. All right? This does give me an excuse to talk about how much I love his arm hair. Oh my gosh, S, thank you for saying it. Gotta approve your comment, Michaela. They're good. They're good backhanded compliments. I could still be complimented by a backhanded compliment. Adequate indeed. I'm almost done eating, which means the live stream on YouTube's coming to an end. Finish up those conversations and do get ready to switch platforms if you want to keep watching me here on YouTube. You just won't be able to keep watching. You'll have to go over to TikTok, because I'll still be live streaming on TikTok. But then it'll be ending over there too. But we're still here on YouTube for the time being. It's been 183 minutes, and we're eating and finishing up eating a pasta. A pasta that's made with quail eggs. So it's quail egg pasta. That was pretty funny on YouTube. Thank you for saying that. I look like a sane version of Kramer. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. That is a good compliment. And I appreciate you being here and interacting in the live stream experience on YouTube. I look forward to seeing you in the future. It's coming to an end. We're going to be ending it as soon as I'm done eating this pasta. But you can follow me on Instagram, and you can also follow me on TikTok to continue to watch the live stream. That's right. The live stream has an extended version on TikTok. You need to buy eggs. I can make dinner every day. I like to. It's better than buying dinner. I get a lot of buyer's remorse. Just feel like I don't get what I want sometimes, or I don't get enough. My eyes are magnificent? Oh, that is so sweet of you to say. You shaved your arm hair for a party? I think it's fine when girls have arm hair. I think it's weird when we make a big deal out of it. Do I get my eyebrows threaded? No, but thanks for asking. I don't actually know what that means. But I can still answer it because I know I don't let anyone touch my eyebrows, except for my barber. Hi, Benjamin. I did my nails. Taste, that's great. What do they look like? Do you want to share with us the colors you used? Or used? Doesn't need to be multiple colors. It could be one. This has been a delicious dinner. I hope you had yourself a delicious dinner. Roasting him. Oh, that's so sweet. Luna Rose, I love hair on a man. Oh, thanks for saying it. Yeah, well, I mean, if Santa, if they're making fun of you, maybe they were insecure. I don't know. I mean, it's like legs or girls look good with like shaved legs. They don't necessarily look better with shaved arms. I don't think the shaved arm does anything. Like if they have hairy arms, whatever. But shaved legs, you know, it's, I don't want to say it, but still, like the arms isn't weird. But I guess I've gotten used to seeing girls with shaved legs, so that's weird when they have hair on their legs. But I actually don't like saying that. Yeah, I'm hairy because I'm Armenian too. Well, okay. Guess who's back? Girl Gracie, it's great to have you here. Welcome back to the live stream experience. It is ending on YouTube, but continuing on TikTok, so you're in the right spot. There to have you here, your Girl Gracie. It's nice to know that every time you come in, I'm eating. Armenian brothers indeed. I don't know how crazy it can get. Don't let the chat mute you. Don't let YouTube get mad at you. What are we eating, iPhone? We just finished eating quail egg pasta and 3 quesadillas and a salad, along with some garlic cloves. And we're just going to eat the rest of the cheese that I had on the plate. And now we're done eating dinner. If you're watching me here on YouTube, well, the live stream is coming to an end right now. Right this second. But you can keep watching me on TikTok if you want. You just got to switch over to that app. Regardless, I've had fun being here with you. I hope. What cigarettes do I like to smoke? Robbie Makudu. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but when I did smoke cigarettes, I smoked Marlboro 27s. But I never really liked them. Because I never really liked smoking. It felt more like a slave thing. It was an addiction. I don't know. I'm not really for it anymore, but if that's your thing, that's your thing. And I'm not going to judge. But I kind of just did. Well, it's fun to do what I can do in my live streams. I'm trying to keep myself neutral and have a good time, but I'm also here on YouTube and on TikTok, but ending here on YouTube, but staying here on TikTok. So let's have some fun live streaming for a little bit longer here on TikTok, but ending the live stream here on YouTube. Thanks again for being here. I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's live stream because I live stream daily. If you're new here, well, give me a follow. You can also check me out on TikTok and on Instagram. I look forward to seeing you in future live streams. Take care of yourself. Have a great night. Get yourself a good night's rest. I think you deserve a good night's dream. Maybe one of the best dreams in dreamland. That's just what I think. And you also deserve a good day tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you at the end of your day. If you decide to drop in, I would like to see you again in my live stream. Once again, take care of yourself. Get a good night's rest. And ta-ta, everybody out there on YouTube. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in future live streams. You can keep watching. If you go over to TikTok, you just got to go on over to TikTok.